Hey man, sometimes I can get real hospitable. Run up on let's keep it a buck, leave you in the hospital, dude. Try me and I'ma make it. Oh, hold on. Try me, I'ma turn you to chicken noodle soup. Pull up on the block in my brand new 2-door coupe. Listen, I was in the kitchen doing dishes, water whipping. I got Sage on the track, so I'm remixing. Oh, come on. I cut this off right now.
Golly.
Hey,
the energies are high.
Bars.
The energies are high. It's crazy.
Let's listen, man. I can't clap because the mic in my hand. It's in my hand because I ain't got no stand. But y'all watching as fans. Woo! With my crew like American Bandstand, and I'm on the A7C. That's the can, man. I got the can, man. Hey, and don't call me fan, man. Hold on, let's keep it above podcast episode 69. We in the building, man.
Hey,
I know how this goes. Hey, listen, I got the
Did he just ride stand hand with can none and Phantom?
one of a kind. I don't know what to tell you. Say
Cannon and Phantom.
And if I said G's moving silence like lasagna, you would have thought it was the craziest thing ever.
Facts. I sat there and said. I sat there and said, I'm rocking like Lonzo sending blocks. I ain't talking in the morning or some shit like that. And you saying that's whack, but niggas really sat there and said, G's moving sounded like lasagna was the coldest bar of all time. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hyena. Listen, all right, bet. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, the only podcast where we upgrade our equipment to get these bars off, my nigga. Mixtape coming out soon. That's all I'm gonna say. I got my friends here with me. Sage, how you doing?
Man, I'm good, brothers. I didn't know it was a cipher today. Shit, I wasn't prepared. Fuck.
Sage, I heard the midterms was whipping your ass. How you doing, for real?
Oh no, I'm not doing good. No. I was up till
whooping all of our asses, bro.
Till 11:30 a.m. and I started at 8:30 p.m. So yeah, they was beating the shit out of me. No cap, man. I don't even know if I passed. And it's online. That's how wild it was. Yeah.
Nigga, I hate my life. Shift on the midterms.
Yes. Okay. Yes. It was
Damo. New Mike Damo. How you doing today?
Hey man, I'm doing motherfucking lovely, nigga. Splitting difference, nigga. That's how I'm
doing. Now y'all like D.
Oh my god!
Now y'all like these and shit.
Damo, Dr. Seuss, nigga.
Hey,
Dr. Damo.
What up, chat? Y'all seen me through the Logitech. If a nigga keep talking, hit him with the tech in his neck.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does it mean? You're gonna take your camera and hit him in his neck? Like, what does that
Don't
mean?
worry about that, my nigga. You worry about bars. You can't worry about bars.
It's just the vibes. Say, you just gotta go with the vibes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my
God. B Souls, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. My co-host got upgraded equipment, sounding as sexy as ever. You know what I'm saying? We're all on equal footing now. But feeling good.
Got the new interface so I can be in her face.
Yo, how am I sounding? Deadass. How am I sounding? I
mean, we all sound good. We sound healthy. Respiratory system sound clean. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. If you're new to YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us, like us, comment us. Hey, make sure you join. Make sure you're a member. We got exclusive things coming out for those members. Honestly, the members only group chat is probably one of the wildest places you can be. I really love it. But the only way that you can be in there is if you are a member.
A superstar member.
Listening to this on Spotify. Superstar member at that. Superstar. Hey, listen. If you listen to us on Spotify, we love you. But if you listen to us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, we really, really love you. We really, really love those 5-star reviews. Let me go ahead and read off some of those cardiac claims that these are the best ones we've ever had. Y'all know this is my favorite segment. Black Kid _ AK47 reads, A1 podcast, binged the pod and finally got caught up. Y'all boys are hilarious. Been a fan of Benjamin since Kareem overrated, which he is, by the way. Okay, this is the expanded one from last time. The Swallow One Sage is a toxic motherfucker. Let me read that again. The Swallow One Sage is a toxic motherfucker. If you trying to run 2K, hit me up. I'm goated. Omar is wild with his casual moments and constantly kissing his camera. And Dom is the one with the sick comments on the side, but Greek Westbrook is goated. But on a serious note, it's good y'all don't do just basketball, because that would dry out fast. And the more the box takes in debates, the better, or out of the box takes, the better. If I had a criticism, it'd be to fix connection issues and keep bringing guests like Rusty, Mustard, Dom 2K, and Low. P.S. We don't do that goofy shit over here.
Listen, we don't. You are muted. You're muted. Okay, there you go.
I can't say anything about the connection issues, but we got new mics, nigga. Nigga, fuck wrong with Sage, the swallow one.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means. I don't know why he said that. I don't know why
he swallowed
that. No.
Hey, you know, crazy. That's what I'm saying. You say no when you lying.
I don't do that at all.
You only got two options, Sage. So
I don't. I have like a good 3, and I chose the one where you don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. What the fuck?
I feel like you only say that when you lie. You only say that when you lie. No is a lie answer, but
anyway. No is a lie is why people go to jail. No is a lie is exactly
after watching You season 3. I can't trust anyone anymore, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No is a lie is you. I watched this shit.
Let me read these last two. Ugly God number 2 says, tremendous. So happy I found the podcast about 2 months ago. You guys be sexy. TSO outstanding. Daddy Damo, congratulations, my guy. And twin, Mr. Put It On Omizi, are fabulous hosts of this exquisite podcast. Omar, you've opened my eyes, and I'm truly seeing Luka's greatness. Who are your other 2 favorite players after that cute mate? Or after that cute man? LeBron James and T.
Jeff T.
I don't know. He's playing NBA anymore. Is he still in the league?
Jeff T.
Yes.
He's the logo. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
All right. Well,
so that's a no. So he's in Lithuania.
All right. Brizzle Cash says, amazing pod. I've been a listener on all platforms, and man, this pod is amazing. This pod has grown a lot, and it makes me glad. I love that it's mostly basketball center pod, but when nothing is happening in the NBA, they don't stretch it. They just branch out to what's happening in culture. Say it with music or media. I hope y'all keep growing. Love to Ben, the big O, Damo Judah, and the sexy one. Yo, they are really calling Bezos Benjamin.
I
hate y'all, bro.
I'm so
swear to God.
I'm so proud of it. And there's gonna be a day where you just gotta make.
I've heard a couple of comments. I've seen a couple of comments where they're literally like, "Wait, his name isn't Benjamin?" I'm like, "Yo, what the?" Like Brian 2K, what the fuck is Brian? Oh,
yes. This is what we're going for. Keep calling him Benjamin. Fuck Brian. Fuck Brian.
Oh man.
His name is Benjamin. Yes. Yes.
There's actually one more. I think Bezos will like this one. Listen, last one. Ninja died from Ligma. Says, funniest podcast ever. This podcast has me laughing out loud in public. For real, the most funny podcast I've listened to. Y'all sexy voices got me bricked up though, especially Daddy V Souls.
That was so
would definitely recommend to people who need a laugh or who need to fix erectile dysfunction. But for real though, y'all helped me through a lot, so thank you. No
problem. No, on a serious note though, bro, I'm very proud of this pod for like not taking basketball seriously, like for real. Like a lot of podcasts out there just try to be like the best analytical pod ever, but the fact that we embrace like the funny side of basketball, I'm proud of us and the audience for accepting that for real.
Facts.
I just don't care enough. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought you were gonna say something about being bricked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad. I thought you were gonna say, I'm glad we've been able to fix erectile dysfunctions around the world. Look, subscribe to our TikTok, subscribe to the Instagram, subscribe to the Shorts channel. With that being said, let's get right into it. Listen, we've been talking about it all week. We haven't heard your commentary on it. but the NBA finished their top 75 list. Developing today, though, there are a lot of conspiracy theories that Kyrie was on the list, and that he was taken off, because if you Google search NBA top 75, Kyrie Irving, there's a Brooklyn Nets page where they put together the highlight reels of his career and stuff like that, but it's been taken down or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, Sage, what are your thoughts on the list? Because I think you're the last person we've heard from about it.
From what I know, there's some obvious, like Dwight, Kyrie. Really, I have to pull up the list right now myself. So you guys can go ahead and start it off. But I'll just say initially what everybody thinking. I don't care if it's Dave Bing. I don't care if it's Dame. I don't care if it's Alex Ing, whoever the fuck. But Cupid Shuffle. I don't care. I don't know who. I don't care who. Somebody gotta go. Dwight should be there 1.5%. It's laughable, and it's been laughable for a long time. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull someone up. But if Dwight Howard's not a top 75 player, enlighten me, bro. Enlighten me, please.
Somebody gotta go. I think we all know who need to go. I think
I'm about to say, enlighten me.
Lamian is the first nigga off the list. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
No way.
But before we move on, I think we need to clarify to the audience and everyone that's listening, because ain't gonna lie, a lot of our audiences gets and even us, we get our news from Twitter. But the way this list was voted to a lot of people still isn't really clarified. There were rumors that voters were just asked to add 25 to the OG 50 and they couldn't take off 50. After reading articles on it, the official ruling was they had a ballot. They had a pool of people that can vote on it. Players, GMs, media people, all different ages, anywhere from Dave Bing, who's like 80 something, to Giannis, who's 26, 27. They did not have to keep everyone from the OG top 50 on the list. However, it became a coincidence or an observation that they still ended up being on the final top 75 list. However, every single person was just asked to name 75 players they wanted to be in that list, and this is the results. And if anything, that makes this list look worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. I will say this, since my comments were asked for. If the latter is true, or I don't know if you said, I believe that it was your latter. If that they literally said, nah, bro, fuck the top 50, make a top 75. And they were just like, oh, nah, the top 50 still stays, as in for a next 25 years of basketball. There's no feasible way even two of those names got pushed out. That's ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. That's ridiculous. And I know that makes me sound like I don't watch old school ball. And I didn't fucking watch old school ball to a degree. What now? But even just common sense wise, there's no fucking way that you're about to say that top 50 transcended another generation of basketball or two generations of basketball. Hell no.
Only thing I would say when it comes to the top 50 basically staying on the list, because we don't have any actual factual clear cut of what's going on, I'm going to lean to the side of there wasn't as many young players voting as older players, and because it's the 75th anniversary of the NBA, they had to include players every era of basketball. So the younger guys, unless they were just students of the game, which to a degree, damn near all the NBA players are to a certain degree, but I'm talking uber students I know who played back when black people weren't allowed to play. If you knew that starting five of the team, okay, cool. But I felt they just kept certain players, a guy like Steph and Giannis, they both voted, right?
Yeah.
To them, if they didn't know the first year of basketball or between the first 10 years of basketball players to put on there, it would make sense to just keep the old motherfuckers that were already on there from the top 50 list. To me, that's what I would do. If I didn't have the information,
that's fine.
But also, if they're not knowledgeable enough, then don't give them a vote.
That's what I'm saying. I'm if that's the case, then it's a flaw on who they picked to vote. Yeah. You should have picked people that are constantly watching basketball to this day and watch as much basketball as possible. That's my thing. I don't think you should just have a bunch of 40, 50-year-old niggas that Jordan's their GOAT and they're about to make this list. I don't think it should just be mainly them. You should have, I don't know how many voters it was, but say if it's 15 voters, 5 old ass niggas, 5 middle-aged niggas, 5 young niggas. Do it like that. Or like try to keep a fair balance so you can get actual like genuine votes. I just feel like with this list, guys like I don't see how. Honestly, I'm gonna save that for when we get there. But yeah, I that's my take on it.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. It is known fact. It's for a fact. I listened to Bill Simmons' podcast. I haven't listened to Bill Simmons' podcast in a minute. I suggest that y'all listen to. It's about a 12-minute. It's about 12 to 20-minute segment where he touches on that with J.A. Adande. They gave them a piece of paper. They said write down the top 75 NBA players of all time. They gave them a time frame. Stephen A. said it took him weeks to make his list. But people like Bill Simmons put Dwight on there. Bill Simmons put Luka on there. Bill Simmons put Jokic on there. Bill Simmons put Bernard King on there. Bill Simmons put Alex English, if I'm not mistaken, on there. So he put a lot of the younger guys. He took a lot of the older guys off his list, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to steal this one from Cardiac, but there was a lot of people who voted on that list that wanted to seem like knew more basketball than they did. So they picked a bunch of people that they knew were, I guess, more recognizable names or guys who were just the sexier picks or whatever. But there were quite a few snubs. There were some fixes from the last list. But if you listen to that Bill Simmons podcast, he brings up commentary about players like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman probably shouldn't be on that list. He brings up commentary on some of these older guys who were just a part of championship runs and stuff like that. Guys that we didn't have footage on. They probably shouldn't be on that list. And they're all valid points. Those are super valid points. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's going to be my transition question. I don't know how I would have wanted it to be voted upon, like who were the people specifically selected. But I have a hard time believing that Giannis put down some of those names unless he was trying to seem like he knew more basketball than he did.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with any list, there's always going to be flaws anyways. There's not really, at the end of the day, any list when it comes to music, sports, whatever, is subjective. Like even ranking players currently at the end of the day is subjective. So there's always going to be weaknesses to it. But I don't know. I just feel like either way, it's a flaw. There's always going to be flaws. And I would like to know exactly what they could have done to do it better as well. Because I don't know. It's always going to be flawed. And even in the NBA community, when we make our top 50, top 75, like, I know how it feels to get fucking scrutinized for a list. So there's not really a right or wrong. There's not really a right or wrong
though. Your list is ass, though.
You don't got one.
How you know? How you know?
You don't got one, bro.
Okay. That up quick, huh? That's crazy.
That was nasty.
He turned his camera off.
I was looking for the list on my phone and I heard that. Yeah, that was nasty.
So with that being said, let me say this too. We were on Twitter Spaces during the week saying that the players don't care about this list. It's quite evident now that they definitely do care about this list. The reaction from the ones that did make it and the reactions from the ones that didn't make it, most notably Alex English, who repeated on a tweet or said on a tweet that, listen, they didn't like my not flashy play style. I wasn't the name that rung off, but it is an undisputed fact that through the decade of the 80s, I scored the most points throughout that whole decade. We did some fact checking on that. He is up by 2,000 points on the next player. That's a whole season's worth of points.
That is a lot of points.
Can I ask a question about Alex English?
Go ahead.
What else did he do? What's his body of work in NBA? His career outside of the scoring.
I can read it off, but Damo, after I read, all I know is after I read it off, you're gonna look at him and like, how is he not over Carmelo Anthony?
No, I get that. Is it just like, does he have like? Let me ask this: how many first team All NBAs does he have?
Yeah, he has 3 All NBA selections. Not really sure exactly how many of them were.
But let me say that too. That was during an era, and this is what I heard from Bill Simmons' commentary, because Bernard King is another person who notably got snubbed. That's an era when Larry Bird, Great White Hope, savior of the NBA, is there, and I think there's only 2 All NBA teams. So what he was saying is Bernard King was just the third. He was just the third best small forward, so you just weren't gonna make it. I don't know what to tell you. You weren't Larry Bird, and you weren't, you know what I'm saying, whoever the third is, kind of like whoever during the 90s or whatever. Reggie Miller, you're gonna be third team All NBA.
Patrick Ewing,
or whoever's gonna be third team All NBA. Yeah, you're gonna be third team All NBA because Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, they're in, bro. Like it's just gonna happen for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bezos.
So yeah, 8-time All-Star, 3-time All NBA, Hall of Famer, 1 scoring champ, and I'm looking at a 8-year stretch where in that stretch he averaged 27 points a game on 51% shooting from the field, 84% from the line. 3-pointers, he barely took them.
Did he have any like defensive accomplishments? Did he have any like?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure on his defense, like how good he was defensively, and I don't believe he made deep playoff runs. But from a pure longevity standpoint, yeah, he's already there. And before we move on, let me just read off a couple of these super chats. Number 1, our RLB Broly from 24 minutes ago. Yo, twin, appreciate the advice on spaces. San, I don't know who that is. He's probably the name looks familiar. I don't know what the advice is, but that's what he said.
That's my boy. Listen, I hate to stop you. Listen, I'm proud of him. Shouts out to San. He's taking that move, that leap of faith, and he's gonna move to Cali to be a part of.
Oh, that's what it is.
To be a dispensary, the front man for a dispensary. That's fantastic.
Good shit. $5 from Let's Keep It a Buck Shorts, saying here's $5 to cast my ballot for Obi Toppin on top 75. I don't know who's where to stop. Let's stop it. Anthony Bob super chatted $5. Boy B Soul said put in more work, Omar. I mean, can't say my list is ass if you don't have one. That's all I'm saying. Our RLB Broly then said some of these players was playing before Gatorade. Good point. And CMB super chat at $5 says, was that Lakers bench scuffle because AD made it and Dwight didn't? No. So yeah, I think we kind of touched on that, bro. No. A lot of the how much these players care. They care, bro. They care. My stance on that originally, I thought they didn't, but they do, bro. Like Clay is going to fucking practice with a 77 jersey. Alex English is making tweets. And I don't know what the scuffle was during that Lakers game, but all I know is Dwight was taking shots at specifically the motherfuckers that made the top 75. Might just be a coincidence, but I thought it was funny, low key.
I knew they cared when LeBron James posted that shit, and the reason why I'm picking LeBron is because LeBron has been going at people for saying that Michael Jordan's better than him, and now he's like, "What? The top 75." Yeah, yeah, you did, man. You might be number 1 on it. Like, fuck. I know they care. I knew they cared.
I didn't think they would care, honestly, because of how dumb the list was. Like, some of the people that had made it, I thought, like, a nigga like Dwight, yes, you could be offended, but I didn't think motherfuckers care like that. Like, if it's obvious to the people that you should be over niggas like Lamian and fucking AD, then I don't think it was nothing to be mad about. The whole Clay 77 thing, that was a joke between Draymond and Steph on Clay. Clay didn't go to the practice. Okay. That wasn't his idea. They was like fucking with him, like, nigga, you're 77. Like, they were just being funny about it because they knew how mad he was, but that's what they're doing, bro shit.
Hey, nah, I say
this. Oh my God, Mo Wagner just baptized Obi Toppin. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Nah, you're straight. Damn, Obi sucks. I'll say this about fucking Dwight. With Dwight, if I was Dwight, I actually would care a lot. Because Dwight has heard every other fucking month, is he a Hall of Famer? Is he better than fucking Prime Boogie and all that? And it's one thing to see Stephen A. rant. It's one thing to see Twitter troll. But the fact that people are literally voting on an all-time list that won't get voted on until top 100 comes out, and they're like, nah, you're not even top 75.
In 2046. I'm gonna be 46 the next time the fucking list comes out.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
At that point, I'm like, oh, y'all like this is a thing. Like when I retire, y'all, I might not be first ballot. Like the fuck is happening? So yeah, I'd care if I was.
And what's crazy about the Dwight Snub is, number one, he didn't make top 76 because there was a tie. Technically, it's a top 76 of all time. Mm-hmm. And then if these Kyrie rumors are true that he was going to be on the list, that means Dwight got snubbed from top 77. And then we at least as a pod, we find out that it's just, put 75 of the greatest players of all time. That's how it's voted. And Dwight still didn't make it. Motherfuckers like Bill Sharman and Billy Cunningham made it over Dwight. That's crazy.
He didn't transcend any of the top. Oh,
and Dame made it. Dame. What's crazy about Dame? What's crazy about Dame? Dame, if it's just top 75 all time, Dame should be in a top 75 all time, or he has a really strong case for it. But it's because of, again, a lot of these voters just holding on to these old players for them to stay. That fucked that all up. So now Dame's getting honestly undeserved hate because he probably is a top 75 player of all time, even from a peak perspective, a talent perspective. But I know Dom disagrees because he fucking hates the dude. But
solely disagrees. He's 77. But the Dwight thing, the only reason I could see people not putting Dwight on the list is purely because they don't value the era he played in when it comes to the big man talent. Dwight played in an era where motherfuckers were saying him and Andrew Bynum were the best two bigs in the NBA, or the best two centers in the NBA. That's the only reason I could think of motherfuckers disrespecting him, because the numbers he put up, the things he's done in this league, the accomplishments he's had, the ability that he had, the talent he had, that's undoubtable. So at that point, you're just saying one finals appearance as a star player, honestly, because they definitely not counting the Lakers ring. So that one finals appearance didn't matter. All the defense he played didn't really matter because the second best big was fucking Andrew Bynum. And after that, Mameho Okur in Utah, like that's the only thing I could think of. And when it comes to the late 2000s,
it's your man. It's your man's fault. It's Shaq's fault. I'm not gonna lie. It's Shaq's fault.
Yeah.
It's all the years of Shaq overly criticizing Dwight Howard for being the player he is, and some of the other media members saying, yo, he's soft, he's not aggressive, he smiles too much. All that trickled down because we can see it right here. I mean, and I don't want to keep it on Dwight, but there is no way in the world that he doesn't belong on this list outside of that. Like Shaq. Mm-hmm. Well, he's not the real Superman. He's not dominating enough. In this era, I would have about, because to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna go out on a limb, hot take alert. I think Shaq is the one that started the whole "if I was in this era" thing. I really, really do. I could be wrong.
I think
Tell me if I'm wrong.
I've seen multiple clips of Wilt Chamberlain getting interviewed in the 90s, being asked like, how would you?
Let me say. I mean in this current era. No, I've heard the Wilt Chamberlain. Hey, Wilt Chamberlain looked at Bill Russell and was like, "Boy, I fucking murder this league. I'd murder the 90s." Go ahead.
I get what you mean though. Like Shaq is a front runner of it. I agree with that.
I'm gonna say Charles Barkley was. I mean, he's been doing.
Charles Barkley was saying it when
this whole time he's been on TNT. He will always drop shit like that. Since he's been doing, he would drop what he would do if he was playing and all that type of shit. Charles Barkley been doing that.
There was one time he was going. I don't know if it was Horford or somebody. He was going on somebody one time. He was like, I would have hit him with this move, and then the next day I'm gonna hit him with this move, and then he's gonna be confused. And I'm gonna follow him out like
Charles Barkley's been doing that. So I wouldn't say Shaq started, but he's definitely ramped that shit up. Like Shaq definitely.
Let me say ramped it up. Even to the thing. I don't know if y'all have heard JaVale McGee speak on like Shaq's criticisms.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna touch on. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Shaq's criticisms and how it even stopped him from getting a contract because of some of the commentary, the perception, and everything like that. So Shaq was definitely a leading force. I just want to know. I want them to release those papers. I'm not gonna lie. Based off of the stuff that I've heard of Stephen A. Smith, based off the stuff that I've heard of like Bill Simmons, just the way that their thought processes were, I truly believe like Curry and Giannis Googled the top 50, went ahead and penciled them in. That's just the end. And then on the other end, Sam Jones told his grandkids, yo, bro, Google the All-Stars from last year. I'm going to write them in. I just don't understand how
Bradley Beal got a vote. It's crazy.
Bill got it.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
No, I'm just saying that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if Bill got one.
If he was doing what Omar
I just
said.
don't. Because even like Bill Simmons said, like, yo, Luka, unless Luka gets hit by a bus, bro, he's top 75. Like, he will be top 75, and that's the Shaq pick. But he also talked to, I think it's very interesting what he was saying about how Bill Russell's commentary about Dennis Rodman was. Like, some of these, it's the perception and the legacy and all that jazz last dance rigmarole. Only one Piston is on it from that Bad Boys era. That's a back-to-back title. Joe Dumars didn't get no consideration. Like, that's crazy. Stuff like that is crazy to me.
No, 2 Pistons. You talking about top 50 list or?
Dennis Rodman's on that list, so I guess he's top 75, whatever. But Joe Dumars is
now,
on that
but
list.
The top 50 list is probably. I mean, yeah. Go ahead. You on the right?
Yeah, top 50. There was nobody in that top 50 for the 2 Pistons titles back to back, which they there's a great case for them being on. But top 75 is Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Rodman. I mean, it's crazy. That list is crazy to me.
Can I ask, how does Reggie Miller deserve to be on the list more than Klay Thompson?
Yeah,
he does.
I'd probably say so, but
are you saying that out of respect?
People? I say it's way closer than people will give credit for. But
they're borderline. They're like on the, if not already in it, like they're in the 50 range for me. So they'd make 75.
Both of them deserve to be on it. Bill Sharman, and then Billy Cunningham, George Mikan, they don't deserve to be on it.
George Mikan.
I just don't.
Billy Cunningham. Okay.
I just don't like being in the realm of take motherfuckers off the top 50 list. I'm all for just adding 25 players that solely deserve it. Of course, if you're adding 25 and we're talking 25 years, of course there's going to be snubs. But if you limit it to about 2 snubs instead of 10, it looks way better. It's like a way better list. If somebody looks at a list and be like, all right, yeah, only these 2 niggas really got snubbed. And if you're looking at it, it's an argument for the last nigga on the list. Like if the last nigga on the list is Dwight, all right, it's an argument for why Dwight's on here versus Alex English or whoever the fuck isn't on the list now.
Yeah,
like,
that makes more sense. It's just so bad that they could literally vote anyone and they still ended up with this list. That's what makes it worse. That's what makes it worse, bro. Shout out Ben Wallace as well. He should be in these conversations. But
I was about to say about the whole Shaq thing. I can definitely see how adding Shaq to the reason why Dwight didn't make the list, because I was going to touch on the JaVale McGee thing. I don't know if y'all were like, I'm pretty sure y'all were, but all the Shaq and the Fool things JaVale did shit, I thought that nigga was a loser. Like, I thought he was trash. And I was a JaVale fan back in the day. Like, young JaVale, I'm always a fan of a young athletic 7-footer that can fucking leap. Like, Mitchell Roberts is one of my favorite centers. And this nigga looking pretty beefy right now. But I always loved young 7-footers that could like run, jump, and was just super athletic. That was always my thing. So I thought JaVale had potential. And none of that changed until Shaq and the Fool. Shaq and the Fool came around. You see him throwing balls at old ladies in the stands and falling all over the court and trying to do it behind the back, and he gets stuck on his hip and he falls into the coach. You're like, okay, yeah, this nigga deserves to be in Lithuania. That nigga's trash. But he goes to the Warriors, comes off the bench, gets about 2 blocks and just has a rat tail. Oh, JaVale's not bad no more. It is a weird perception. And the media of the NBA is weird as a whole, because I was thinking about the Jimmy Butler shit. Do y'all remember how the media had motherfuckers thinking about Jimmy Butler as a teammate?
I watched that video. I don't know if you watched that video, Dom, but shout out to Dylan Does Basketball, upcoming NBA YouTuber. Great video. But yeah, Jimmy got he got hoed by the media, bro. He got hoed.
And it's crazy because I was one of the motherfuckers that was like, oh yeah, that nigga's a terrible teammate. Like, I was on podcasts legit crucifying Jim. That he's a menace. He's a locker room cancer. No one wants him. And as soon as he makes the finals, I'm a fan. So the media really does. They really do flip the script on motherfuckers and really have you believe in one thing when it's not even true at all.
I do want to get into the practice of like, we as a pod, even Twitter, we are part of the media at this point. I just want to, so to just say it's like ESPN and FS1. At this point, that's not the case. Like Twitter, Instagram, House of Highlights, Bleacher Report. This is part of NBA media at this point. So,
Sage, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Like with JaVale, it kind of always had me like, this is hilarious. And I'm a kid. I'm just laughing at him and shit. But like in the back of my mind, whenever, because I was always this kind of guy at the lunch table, I was like, all troll aside though, JaVale isn't trash. And they were like, bro, JaVale's trash though. I said, bro, he's really not. He's just never going to get that opportunity, that contract, or that development because he's just the guy that reoccurs on Shaq in full now. Like he was like the branded. Him and Brandon Knight had a lot of similarities, except JaVale was clearly better than Brandon Knight. But Brandon Knight also suffered from the same thing. Ever since he got dunked on DJ, then got baked by Kyrie or whichever the order was,
and it missed that layup. It was a wrap.
Missed that game winning layup. It's a lot. And when you really looked at Brandon Knight as a player, he wasn't shit. He wasn't a bad player at all. He just happened to consistently be on wow moments like that. So it was sad for shit like that. And it always has me think what could happen if players were not in spotlight, give it a chance to develop, whatever the case may be. And then funny enough, this season, I mean, hell, look at a guy like Lonzo Ball. I mean, I know I'm a Lonzo fan, but really looking at how dude was treated in LA, basically ignored in New Orleans, and then now everybody's unanimously mentioning him in terms of how the Bulls may contend is crazy to me. Even a guy like Stephen A, who was just, at all respect, at some levels, just crayon eating levels of, nah, Zoe sucks, Zoe is lazy, Zoe doesn't do this, that, whatever. Nah, and even he's all like, Lonzo Ball can ball, and he's still hesitant to say he can ball. But I watched the segment today hooking up my shit, and he finally admits Lonzo Ball is good at basketball. So it's weird seeing prospects who are castrated in the media, and I've always thought to myself, damn, what if they weren't being castrated in the media? So that's all I really had to say.
Nah, I'm mad you brought up the Bulls. Let me say something to all you fake ass motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, talk to him.
All I've been hearing. Now this ain't about Lonzo. I'm gonna get Lonzo in a little bit. Talk about fucking Caruso. All I was hearing while Caruso was a Laker is Caruso's bum. Oh, he's just a meme. Oh, the Lakers do this. Laker fans are so all that bullshit. But as soon as he gets on the fucking Bulls, you bitches want to just love him. Fuck all y'all niggas, bro. Fuck all y'all niggas.
Caruso gonna work with and without Lonzo on the court. Caruso gonna work with everybody on that roster. He can play with any lineup.
Yeah, he can play with anyone. He's a very versatile player.
Anybody. Literally.
But when Laker fans was like, yo, Caruso's important. Caruso's a good piece. Caruso's this and that. Facts. I was hurt.
Bro, did you see? I got a hell of replies like, all right, man, stop trolling. Like, I'm not trolling. Like I want Caruso back. Like I want Caruso. I'm not trolling.
But he gets on the Bulls, fucking pass it, does a no look pass and dunks an alley-oop. Now he's fucking great. Fuck out of here. He's been great. What the fuck? When we called him
Bulls
great,
Nation.
we're toxic Laker fans. We call Caruso great, but he goes and dunks a fucking ball in shitty ass Chicago. I'm sorry, Chicago. Y'all not shitty. I love Chicago.
Chill, bro. Chill, my team. That's my team, bro.
Dunks in the fucking Chicago. What now? He's Caruso the great, Caruso the GOAT. No one's shitting on Chicago fans for calling him the GOAT, but when it's Laker fans calling him the GOAT, we're trolls. Y'all toxic. Fuck you niggas, bro.
And it was on his dick when he helped Lonzo get that triple double. When Zoe clearly should have dunked it, and Zoe passed it to him, and he said, "What?" He fucking slammed that motherfucker in. It was on his dick when he did that shit. Oh my god, bro.
Chill, bro. Bulls
Nation. Yeah, Bulls Nation over here, man.
Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. Bulls Nation, nigga. Nah. Let's talk about Lonzo.
Some my pin tweet, man. Look it up. Look it up.
Let me.
I'm gatekeeping now, nigga. Now I'm gatekeeping Lonzo. Fuck y'all. I'm gatekeeping Lonzo. Niggas.
He's mine, head ass.
Niggas wasn't with us shooting in the gym, nigga. Niggas was not with us shooting in the gym.
Yeah. I didn't call him a bust.
They weren't their keys, bro. They weren't there.
My only problem, and this is the last thing I'll say before I get to the segues. But my only problem with this list, it's quite a big problem. It's the erasure of like history. I feel like NBA specifically has a big problem with the erasure of like NBA history as a whole. No, but I feel like the NBA has a big problem with the erasure of history as a whole. So with that being said, doing things like this list and leaving off like key and pivotal pieces deduces the NBA to like 6, 7, 8 players, to be quite honest with you. there's commentary from Bill Russell speaking about how they only show clips from a certain period on, and there's a reason.
Yeah,
maybe. But doing stuff like this, you would think that, you know, Mike or whoever was the best player in the 80s when Bernard King and Alex English, I mean, they not saying that they were the best, but those are really, really prominent names during that time period. It's just not, it's not Bird. It's not just Magic. It's not just Kareem or whatever. It's more than those players. You would think that, you know, when we talk about dominant bigs, it doesn't skip from Shaq all the way to Embiid. You know, Dwight had a stint in there. Like, so not just for us. Once you get to the next generation and the next generation, that's when the real erasure of history begins. And it happens with those lists. I mean, once you look at those teams, you're gonna see that blip of Isaiah Thomas and be like, what? Dang, bro, I guess he single-handedly beat this team or whatever, but maybe this guy that was averaging 9 points, 10 points, 11 points, or whatever the case may be, he had a squad that deserves some love, some recognition. The case may be. Same thing with Steph Curry. I don't think it'll happen. I hope they'll make the 100. The crazy thing is, for like Bernard King, he probably won't ever make the 100. He won't even make the 100. He'll never be on a list. Bernard King will probably never be on the list.
Yeah, at this point, no one's gonna look back on the 50s and add 60s and 70s.
Alex English, damn, Bernard King was.
No, 80s.
But they'll never add, like, Alex English. You won't get added, bro. I was very weary for Dominique Wilkins. Like, bro, you don't make this, you won't be added. Stuff like that, you just won't be added. Hopefully, like people like Klay Thompson and I guess next go around Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, you'll get consideration and stuff like that. But that's just the erasure of NBA history when you do things like this. But with that being said, last topic about the list. First one's on, first one's off. I'm pretty sure we're all going to say Dame is the first one off this motherfucker.
Hell yes.
They can't say. Oh, never mind. They could say.
If we had to do some, Bezos, they can do whatever they want. They got 76 off of the list of 70. First, if we got to take the first couple on and first couple off, who the first couple off that we taking? And
I was
taking Dame off, bro. First,
Dame and Westbrook. If we got to take two,
Westbrook. I'd say Dame and Melo. Dame and Melo. Okay.
I would say Westbrook just because I feel like he can make it with the next 25, the next 25. But yeah, I'm taking off Dame and Westbrook, and I put on like Dwight and Alex English, I guess. I don't know.
I'm taking Dame and Melo off, putting in Dwight, either Alex English or Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson didn't make the list.
Dennis Johnson didn't make the list.
Dennis Johnson didn't make it. Dang.
Even in the OG 50, and his career was already over. We're talking about multiple rings, pivotal part of those 80s Celtics teams. Had a Finals MVP of him, with him as the best player. I think it was the last ring the Supersonics had, and just
best two-way player before Michael. Sidney Moncrief was another name that was also mentioned as like somebody who did not make it. Sidney Moncrief, wing player, 2-time defensive player of the year. There's some other accolades, but go ahead.
Can I ask something? When you say you mean anybody on the list, or just out the 25?
Low key, I think we all know we would take the old dudes off. Like,
I'm about to say,
I was just
Dave DeBusque can get he can get off.
Because what you call it? When Omar asked it at first, I thought he meant the 25, and then we all just said Dame, Melo, Dame. But then I'm like, damn, if he meant the whole 50 and we still only taking off Dame, I
swear to God, I was waiting for my turn. I was gonna be like, you niggas is literally lying. Like, nigga, Dave DeBusschere, nigga, what was this nigga? Dog, let me go back to him.
I'll call him the Butchie.
Bill Sharman, get the fuck out of here! I ain't gonna get.
Sage, you can say Dave Bing. You can. I know you hate on Dave
Bing. Get the fuck up on out of here.
This motherfucker hates Dave Bing.
The fuck else, bro? Look, Elgin, you kind of suck, but I'll let you rock.
Elgin
Baylor is the top 3 loser of all time, bro.
He got a stinky. Elgin's got a stinky, but we're like, he stays.
Okay, what? He is.
Motherfucker averaging 40 and 18, but he stinks.
He's stinky.
Okay, bro.
Hey, Dom, who the one-legged superstar that ain't get a ring?
Elgin.
Dwight.
Soon as he left, they won. That's crazy.
Hey, is real talk? Is Elgin like the only retired number without a ring for the Lakers?
No, seriously, he's like it's literally a thing. Like he's the one Laker superstar that
He just kept on losing.
Number one that just did not win. Dead ass.
Oh my God!
He's literally. Well, Shaq just said it. He's literally our Dame. He's literally our Damian Lillard. Dead ass.
But if Dame was like a top 5 player for a whole decade
in his era, yeah.
If Dame was like James Harden type shit.
So basically, if Dame was better, that's wild. Okay.
Yeah, if a better Dame still lost, huh?
Y'all know my philosophy. I'm taking off a bunch of those older, like really those older players. Like I'm
not showing no mercy. No cap.
I'm a clear probably.
I know Omar does not care about anyone from 80s and below. He don't care. Bro.
Less than
You're taking off Dave Collins
more than everybody else.
If you was playing during Jim Crow or when niggas was doing coke, Omar's
not. Yeah.
Omar might. And that includes Will. And that includes Will.
I was saying he might fuck around and include both. Bill Russell is literally worse than Draymond.
You know what's crazy? I think he might include Will and Bill, but then Jerry West and Big O. Yeah, you guys can get out. It's literally just Will and Bill Russell.
Jerry West, I'm not gonna lie. Jerry West.
He got Jerry West. Hey, you already know my list, nigga. Dame stays stocked in.
Oh my God.
Get your
Jesus fuck.
Get your bounce backs and ass on out of here, dog. Get your bounce backs and I'm gonna swipe at your one hand. Get your ass out of here.
The only difference between Stockton and Kirk Heinrich is a power forward
and a name.
And a name, bro.
Come on.
And a name.
Call that man Omar the human history eraser. That's wild.
Yeah, bro. What the heck?
You know what's crazy? Omar was the one talking about erasing NBA history. He literally just wants to erase everything prior to 1980, bro. He's just like, y'all just didn't do it right. Like, fuck. I don't do it. Just do it right.
Honestly, and this is probably like last question on this for real. Like the way that I would have it voted on, I would need like serious commentary, and I would want them to know, like, yo, bro, your list is gonna be published. You know, all your dead homies, Bill Russell, go ahead. You don't gotta add them because the live ones, they gonna be here. But I need to know who y'all will really vote for. Players only. You feel what I'm saying? And we could do it even in a decades tier because I would want Bill Russell for real. He could have from when he was playing basketball, plus a little bit of what he's seen. I would love it if he had his own list. I would love it if MJ had his own, because MJ's would be based off of who he played against mainly. Like some of the guys he watched as a kid, who he played against would be a lot of it. And then some of the people he's seeing today. I think that would be more of an accurate representation. Because I want to find the direct quote. Bill Russell talking trash about Dennis Rodman is phenomenal. And I would lend towards that more than like, you know, what Chicago beat writer Jack Johnson has to say about Dennis Rodman. Like,
you know, it would be perfect. And they'll never do it because they will never publicize the voters during or immediately after the process. But imagine if the NBA essentially turned this whole thing to an event where it was like 5 or 7 or 8 of the people already voted on the list, because if they're doing the list, it'll be forever. But they cross out the names that they already agreed on, and they just had to talk about why certain different players made the list. And they had the old heads in the room. Maybe not the players, because it's a little OD. They probably ain't never gonna do that. But whoever voted, you gotta be 10 toes with your shit, bro. Why did you snub Dwight? Like a motherfucker that include Dwight, like Bill Simmons, you said. Like imagine if Bill Simmons had to hear people tell him why Dwight Howard isn't there, or if he's the only person that put Luka on there, for example. Why? Everybody's like, why'd you put Luka there? That would be fucking fire if it was like a 2-week event of that, and then the final 75 when you factor in all that'd be fucking fire. But they'll never do it. They'll never do it.
That would be so toxic, because Bill Simmons would look at Clyde Drexler asking him, yo, why'd you put Luka on your list? Bill Simmons would be like, he's better than you, Clyde. What the
Hey, I wouldn't bro. If Steph Curry had to sit there and tell motherfuckers, bro, this nigga gave me problems. You not about to tell me that? You're not about to tell me that fucking Dave Bing or some shit. Oh my god!
This Sage keeps on bringing up Dave Bing, bro.
Hey, look, I saw the task.
It's just
I
they
saw
big.
the task. I saw the task. It was either him or Stockton. Did you want me to say Stockton?
Oh my god!
All right, bet.
All right, bro.
Johnny Stockton.
Johnny Rockets head ass.
Johnny Flynn in 5, bro.
Look, before we move on, let me read off some of the super chats. Med says, since there are 76 now, are they just adding 24 in 25 years? Who knows? I don't know. A lot can change in 25 years. Anthony Bob asked, quick question. Did y'all watch the Malice at the Palace Netflix doc? Just give me a quick answer.
Nope.
Omar said yes.
No, the actual event, yeah, of course.
Okay, I haven't watched the doc. Troy is a boss. James said, I'm just tuning in y'all pod. Why do you think Dwight Howard got snubbed from the list? Did we ever give an answer to that question? Like why he got snubbed?
Yeah, Omar talked about Shaq. I just said, all I'd say is Dwight was in an era where he wasn't clearly the number one. So.
I still truly don't know. I don't know.
I honestly
don't know. I really don't know.
I honestly don't know, but my best guess, if I had to guess, would probably be the level of comp he faced in the voters' eyes. Not my eyes. In the voters' eyes, the level of comp he faced and just the scrutiny behind Shaq always down on him.
Yeah.
Like Omar said.
Yeah.
And then Muhammad upgraded his membership from an all-stars to a superstar. So if you want to join that group chat, go ahead, DM me, Omar, and then Dom, and then Sage, if you want the fastest response. In that order. And then to Logo Badger, super chatted $5. They said Caruso, add Carugo to the list. I can't read.
If Caruso wore a Jazz jersey. No, man.
The great white hope.
No,
my God. Oh my
God. You're not ready for that.
Oh my God.
If Caruso,
brown eyes, white privilege, bro.
If Caruso or hey, y'all not ready for that.
Hey, say the Celtics jersey,
bro. If Caruso or a Boston Celtics,
hey, they would literally be like, "Yo, unretired third dog."
They give him any number he want. Any number he want. Let Caruso wear it. Let Caruso wear it now.
Listen, before we move on, one last thing. 474 in here. There's 122 likes. Get that shit up, man. Let's try to reach 500. Let's try to reach 500 at peak. If we can do that, that'd be great.
I'm about to shout that 470 something.
Yeah, I'm about to say 474. Hello,
new superstar.
Zoinks,
if you're new, say what's good. If you're new, say what's good.
Oh yeah, all the new superstar.
Yeah. Speak your motherfucking language if you new.
Give me
what?
Zoinks giving me that editing money right back. I'm like,
wait. You only paid a nigga $5?
Hey, that's the mustard price. You already know. Giving that nigga the mustard
in
deal.
Bitcoin. Oh man,
Damo got a Laker alert.
Shit, we definitely got some.
Nah, nigga, it's a storm outside. They should just shook my goddamn building. I got scared. I didn't know what was going on.
Hey,
shit started shaking. I'm like, nigga, I am not in Cali. This is not supposed to be no earthquake here.
Speaking of some toxic media stuff, just to move on. I want to discuss the Lakers and Suns briefly. I mean, it is what it is. But more interesting topic. There was a report from Jordan Schultz saying that the NBA was preparing a story, a pretty nasty story about Suns owner Robert Sarver and sexist stuff, some apparently like harassment-y stuff, racism stuff, like a bunch of nasty things that will ultimately compile into this big laundry list of horrific things that could force him to sell the team. Now, I want to preface this right now. We do not know. This is from Jordan Schultz. I apparently did short research asking people about Jordan Schultz. They say he claims to not be one to reach out on a limb. But that is apparently something that is going to come out very, very soon. The Suns have already responded to it. The Suns say that they know about some of this stuff. They already have evidence to go against it if they do want to go out. Now, mind you, this story did come out Friday, and nothing has still come out about it. I don't know if they're waiting for the top of the news week, if that's going to carry us through. But what do we think about this report that's supposed to come out, that's supposed to make Robert Sarver have to sell the team?
I looked on Twitter just to see what other people had to say about it. And according to like a lot of Suns fans, a lot of them were talking about how, like, if you kept up with the Suns this whole time, this isn't a surprise to you type shit. Because I think from a national perspective, a lot of us just don't keep up with.
Bezos, let me cut you off. Bezos, let me cut you off right there. I'm sorry. Suns fans, cool, bro. The Suns have been ass for so long. Nobody's been keeping up with the Suns, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ever. Go ahead.
I didn't even know he was their owner till like that news came out. I'm like, oh, this is their owner. And then I read some tweets, and apparently this isn't surprising news. So, and shout out to Wesley for Phoenix for the super chat. Phoenix Suns equals Washington football team, and then Aiden super chatted. What are y'all thoughts on D'Lo? I'm giving up on what I think he could be. We get into that later.
What?
Damo, how'd you feel about the Robert? Because I think me and you were in that same space where dude broke the news.
Yeah.
About it.
Well, apparently I was so much in the wrong for, alluding to the fact that it was fishy that as soon as DeAndre Ayton seen, who was it that got paid?
Shamet.
Yeah, Landry Shamet. As soon as Landry Shamet got the money and DeAndre didn't get the money he wanted, now this news is about to break on this guy's whatever he is. He's a fucking scumbag, basically. I was like, it's kind of coincidental, but yeah, it's a fucking rich white man that owns a team full of black people. I'm not surprised if the nigga's racist.
All right, so Dom said what I was gonna say. So now let's just cut to the second part. Yeah, because what Dom said is obvious at people that somehow get offended by it. All I say is, shit. It's exciting whenever I see new ownership because it's not often. Like GM, sure, coach, sure, new owner. Hey, maybe there's great things to come, maybe it's terrible things to come, but I don't know. I don't got nothing more than that. It's a bit exciting, but the dude's weird, shocking.
Omar, what is your take? And I know you said it on Twitter. What is your take about the punishment that Sarver's gonna get?
That's what I'm finna get into. Only two things I gotta say about this is, listen, there's some other owners around the league saying right now, oh my God, Robert's racist. Who would have thunk it? That's crazy. Because whole time their secretaries in the back deleting emails as we speak. All right, they racist too, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Your favorite team, Dolan is like calling Robert Sarver right now. Damn, they caught you.
Right.
Listen, I thought I told you what to do, bro. Come on now.
You have to delete it immediately after you send it.
Did you CC somebody? Did you use your work email? Come on, bro. Come on. That's crazy. Dolan is calling
rookie mistake. Like, fuck out of here.
Come on, bro. I told you what not to do. That's one. And two, this is not a punishment. In today's age of hyperinflation, especially, this is not a punishment. The price for if he does have to sell the team, let me say this too. You have to come up with some super crazy things to sell that team. As far as I knew too, Donald Sterling didn't really have to sell that team. Like you can push, poke, prod, all that stuff that you want. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Donald Sterling didn't really have to sell that team. What happened was somebody tossed out that number and he said, damn, you know what? I don't even like basketball like that. I'm going to pay off whatever I got to pay, and I'm going to just slide to this island. Yo, if Robert Sarver, that starting price is coming in at 2.3, and somebody's going to overbid.
Billion. That's just not million. Billion. Yeah. Billion.
Jay-Z, Grant Hill, Oprah, P. Diddy. They're going to come together.
As a unit.
LeBron might retire and try to get some stake in it or something like that. But yo, bro, 2.3 bill, bro. I'm a racist. I'm a racist for 2.3. I ain't gonna lie. I'm calling a bunch of names in the book. I'm coming out with the white people playbook, bro. You gonna see me holding a little black book. I'm about to tell you. You gonna see me with a little black book, and you gonna say, "Omar, what is that?" Oh, me. This. These are the slurs of the day.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start reading them off, bro. Listen, if you no, come back, bro. Yeah. If you a secretary running around my office, it's over for you. don't come in my no. I'm calling Janice in there every 5 minutes, bro, and I'm going crazy. Listen, Every year, the only information I want to know, I don't care about salary caps. I don't care about who's on the waiver wire. I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is Forbes ranking how much our teams are listed for. Once Forbes came out, listen, Damo, Robert Sarver bought the Phoenix Suns for $400 million. If you think a $2.3 billion sale is a punishment, hell no. I need that list every single year. Forbes list, I need that every single year. And as soon as that number is high enough, I'm a racist. All of a sudden.
This nigga Omar just said, y'all gonna catch him walking around and be like, is that a death note? Oh, no, this is the slur book. I can't.
This nigga admitted to wanting to own a nigga note. Next. This
nigga said I'm on a slur book.
$400 million is what he bought the team for. Now that's a crazy flip. I ain't going.
I see the flip.
Super flip.
I see the
$400 million to 2.3.
Omar's impressed.
My stomach hurts, bro. My stomach hurts, bro. My stomach hurts, bro.
This nigga really would be Uncle Ruckus with a nigga note.
And you know what's gonna really happen? Jay-Z and them gonna come out with we had to get Robert Sarver up out of there because there's no place for people, racists and bigots and stuff like that to be owning a franchise where the players are predominantly black. Robert Sarver gonna pull up to the press conference next to him. Yeah, bro, they had to get me up out of there. That check cleared. They had to get me out of there, bro. I'm surprised in myself.
Oh
I ain't gonna lie. God damn. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to rehab for it either. If that type of flip gets me that type of money, if racism can flip like that, bro, I might buy
racist. Fuck it. I'll be racist on the.
I said racism is beating inflation. I hate Omar, bro.
I'm calling up the Cardinals. I'm calling up the Las Vegas Raiders. What y'all want, bro? I just made a Grippington, okay? And I'm away 5 more years. Robert Sarver's young, too. He's a young one. I'm calling up a team. I'm buying it again. And I'm going to be real good for a couple years. Racist in a few more. I'm going to say.
All right, bro. Let's take an intermission to read some fucking super chats, bro. Oh, my God.
Chat, we here, yeah.
CMV says, about damn time the Suns got rid of the dude who traded Joe Johnson for cash. Big facts. Aiden Brissett super chatted, on God for $1 billion, I'm buying the whips myself.
I don't even know his race. See, look what you've done. Look what you've done. He could literally be just a random. You see what you've done? You see what you've started. It's gonna be a bunch of anime profiles.
I wanna preface and make clear he said that, not
Omar,
me.
Yeah, I don't know where he
said that.
Omar said that. You know,
influence. Motherfucker, we talk about influence all the time on this pod, and you're raising the next generation of racists, bro.
Listen, bro. If you want to flip your cash, buy something and be racist. It'll improve the value. That is wild, bro.
Hold on, Dom. You said you'll live on your own island if you just dropping hard R and just hard on the landing and just get. Oh my Lord!
I could buy the fucking Shittamento Kings for $400 million. Then all I gotta do is call Little Head a baboon, and then I can just make $2 billion. I'm doing it. What?
Oh my God!
What?
Chat. We need.
Look at B-Soul's face. Look at B-Soul's face. I can't participate.
What?
I can't.
This is the problem. No, this is the problem.
I can't. You know what? Just to stay safe.
Listen, this is the problem in this country because when people get that kind of bag, they set the other brothers back, and because of this shit, or motherfuckers like Omar Don is gonna live happy on their island. Them 2 motherfuckers happy on their island. 200 million. Fuck money. People are down bad. It is just down horrendous. Reset another century. Oh my Lord.
I think when I looked it up, I could be wrong. Robert Sarver's like 49 or 59 or something like that. So, he's young. No, he's super young. Like
that's young as hell.
He's 59, bro. He's super young. Bro, he's gonna do this and do it again. Like he's dead gonna take that money and flip it again.
Aiden, I am not reading your next super chat.
What is this?
I'm not doing it. Nope.
No.
Wait.
Aiden.
No, we're not doing this.
I'm all set.
Can I just say, listen. We about to make a hard.
We have to. He's a part of the community.
No,
Omar, you can read it off. I don't.
No, we're not reading that off. We're not reading that off. Listen. We about to make a hard left. We about to make a hard left. Final for the Orlando New York game came in. My nigga Cole Anthony, 29 points, 16 boards, 8 assists.
Oh wait,
+5
16 boards.
Who?
16 boards.
Wait, who?
Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony?
Hey, give me a wall, Anthony. Let's go. Give me a wall,
Anthony, bro.
I'm pretty sure viewers just dipped.
Shot 5 for 9 from 3, 9 for 16 from the field. Only 1 turnover.
16 rebouns?
16 rebounds. 15 defensive, 1 offensive.
He had the same rebounds as Julius Randle this game, bro.
Let me tell you who sucks, bro. Please read off Kimba's stat line. I don't even got to see it.
Sucks, man. I'm tired of being nice, bro.
In 20 minutes of play, I'm really curious as to why he only played 19 minutes. But 10 points, 3 assists, 4 of 8 from the field. -14, by far the worst plus-minus on the team.
Yep. By a fucking mile.
By a mile.
At that. Well, no. Taj Gibson was a -10, so it wasn't the first by a mile. But
maybe so you know who doesn't suck? You know who's really good at basketball? Jalen Green.
Wait, what do you do? What do you do? Oh my God, we won!
Y'all niggas fits.
The Celtics won. I don't care. You
won. Damn, y'all came back? Or y'all, damn, wow.
I wasn't watching the game, but we won by 10.
I wasn't watching.
Jason Tatum finally
was giving y'all fits.
Yeah, Jalen Brown didn't play this game?
Quarter.
What the fuck?
Yo, they have both the Wagners on the fucking Magic. I didn't know that.
Yo, the Lakers are really good. I'm watching the game on my laptop. The Lakers are really committed to this DeAndre Jordan.
Oh my God, I didn't even pull that up. Oh my God, no.
They're really doing this. This is a thing. Oh my God.
Hey, with that being said, what's it called? Charlotte.
Russ is in the post right now. Oh, okay.
Charlotte beat the Nets too.
Charlotte beat, goddamn right, because the GOAT LaMelo was balling up probably.
Listen,
it was Miles Bridges. He had 32.
I'm joking.
How many points did Jalen end up with, though? I just knew he had like 6 threes in like the fucking quarter or half.
He ended up with 30. Bucket.
Yeah, that was a good pass, by. Oh, good pass, Bron.
So who do y'all think? My fault. Go ahead. I'm about to say, who do y'all think is going to probably be top 3 rookies from this class?
Jalen Green got to be at this point. Like, maybe it's casual, maybe it's not. Look, at this point, dog, I've seen enough in the preseason. I've seen enough just by moxie in this small sample size. Hell, even what he just did tonight. I got Jalen Green probably in terms of immediate. He might be 1. That Scotty nigga that y'all was talking about looking nice. Mm-hmm. Cade looking kind of but
Cade hasn't played.
Sage is a casual. Sage is a casual.
Cade hasn't played.
Casual.
Yeah, Cade hasn't played yet. Jalen Green's not gonna be.
This is Omar.
Evan Mobley. I ain't watched that nigga at all.
Yeah, let's talk about the second best player on the Cavs next to Colin Sexton, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's looking nice. Yeah, it's definitely not Darius Garland.
I haven't paid attention to Evan. I haven't paid a look of attention to Evan.
AD-esque, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Sage, look at me. That nigga's the truth.
Hey, look. So I'm gonna keep it a stat. I've seen I've seen all his points, and I forgot what game. One of the 2 games. I just seen a little highlight clip and moved on my day. He looked like what if Bol was really, really, really good. Really good in the sense of just being tall and shit, having the move sets and shit. I don't know much about the dude, but yeah, that's what I get from him so far.
AD potential. I ain't gonna lie.
Like AD a really potential. Cracked out Bol is what I see from him.
Go ahead, Omar.
And I know you want to push this casual thing on me. No. Midterms. Midterms. That's what it is. Midterm.
Hey, no. At least you ain't getting no 0. The only thing I will say is all those movement and mobility concerns so far have not been have shown themselves. They were saying that his hips were really high or his center of gravity is like high or whatever. But so far, I mean, defensively, he looks fucking.
I haven't seen a struggle with that. Yeah, I heard about that nitpick, but again, I don't fucking pay attention.
They're running a lineup with Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, and fucking Jared Allen.
They have to. No, they literally have to. They have like six bigs. They
do. But the fact that it works and it's legit 80% because of Mobley, because of his defensive abilities to like really guard the perimeter and inside the paint, like his ability to switch is one of those. Like we're going to be talking about him in the next 2-3 years as a complete defender, like one of those guys. It's looking like.
And that's why I don't pay attention in chat. This is like I said with the rookies, I am mad casual. That's why I don't pay attention to the reports and shit, bro. Because I wasn't hearing Evan Mobley defense. I wasn't. I was not hearing shit about his. He
wasn't. I thought that was the main thing about him.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I was hearing about essentially how, oh my God, this dude has a crossover. Oh my God, he can stretch the floor a little bit. I was seeing shit like that, like he was the next 7-footer with guard skills. I wasn't hearing shit about his defense, at least from a casual perspective, because I am a rookie casual, 100%.
I was just about to say, if you're for Evan Mobley, like the media pushed initially was strictly his offense. You would have to do a deep dive, or not really a deep dive, but you would have to like do your due diligence to know how good of a defender he really like is. Like you have to really look at his numbers, look at some tape, look at like actual reports of different games to know how good of a defender he is. If you just look at a bland mock draft fucking report of a player like they do every damn year, they're just going to talk about his offensive capabilities, which Sage is 100% right. That's what they did. So I expected a lot of people to think about him purely offensively. I've known about Mobley I've been on Mobley the same way I was on Luka. I've been on a lot of these niggas since they've been in high school, and I don't know, ballers like type shit. Like I know about a lot of young guys. Evan Mobley definitely was a guy I knew would be the best player in this draft. I didn't even think it was close. I didn't think it was going to be something hard for people to understand. For him to fall to 3, I said this in Spaces earlier. That motherfucker, the Cavaliers got a steal in the draft, getting Evan Mobley at 3. I didn't think there was any way. I knew there was a way for Cade to go number 1. I had no idea the Rockets would fuck it up and go Jalen Green. And it might not be a fuck up. Maybe Jalen Green.
You had no idea? No, we were doing a lot of pods back then. You didn't really have that much pushback.
Listen, I didn't have pushback. I was like, okay, if they do it, but I had Evan going second. I didn't have Jalen Green going second.
You always thought Evan was the second best. Yeah. I'll say this, even as the casual, when it comes to these rooks, and by the way, chat, midterms over. It's gonna change soon, but I promise you, I had to pass, bro. Fuck that. I'll say this about Evan. Essentially, if I'm hearing from what you guys are unanimously saying that I'm asleep on, and I will wake up, that he has this defensive side to him, and based off of the offensive ability I've seen, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. But I will also say this, as far as Houston goes, yeah, if you don't get the best player, it's always a somewhat fuck up, but they did just get like Christian Wood. So I'm not pissed at them if they just said, let me go ahead and get Jalen Green, who is a 6'6", 6'7" guy, just all over the I ain't gonna lie, that boy is nasty. I ain't gonna lie, that boy is nasty.
The only reason why I was like, there's a no-brainer for the Rockets to pick him second. Yes, you have Christian Wood. And from what I believe and what I've heard, I heard everyone saying they're going to play Christian Wood at the 5, which makes sense. He's a pretty strong guy. He likes to bang. He likes to do his thing in the post. He has a good offensive game. I figured you would pair that with somebody with Mobley's capabilities defensively and a guy who could match every bit of the offensive output Christian Wood had, and you had a real two-headed monster down there, reminiscent of Ralph Sampson and fucking Hakeem Olajuwon. I felt that they literally would repeat what they did in the fucking 80s that fell apart because of injuries. I thought this was their chance to kind of reminisce on that. But they said Jalen Green, which I'm not upset about it. Jalen Green he's fire. You're just going to look back at this moment in about 5 to 10 years and be like, bro, the Rockets could have had fucking Evan Mobley. That's crazy. And they passed on him for Jalen Green.
Niggas don't want to get burned on bigs anymore. Is the real thing. Like
that's for casual. It's been on time in this joint. I ain't gonna lie. That was literally what I was gonna say. No cap. The motherfucker. You gotta think, bro. It's been 6 drafts now where you go high on that big and you get a Marvin Bagley, You get
guards are generally a safer pick.
You get hurt bad doing that. So
and you could
understand.
You could argue wing is like definitely more valuable.
Yeah, wing is the safest one in my opinion.
If you can hit a wing, because then ultimately you 3-and-D guy, you could turn him into a 3-and-D guy as a wing, but people don't want to get burned on like a what's overly athletic dude that was in Phoenix.
Josh Jackson.
Went to
Marquise Chris.
Josh Jackson.
No, Marquise Chris. You don't want to get burned on somebody like that. Just he's big, long, and athletic, and
Jaleel Okafor.
Like that's
Kenneth Fareed.
Y'all about to name. I mean, we can name.
We can go all day. All day. Shit.
With that being said, a little bit of transition. We'll get back into a little more. Have y'all seen Kyrie Irving supporters outside of the stadium?
Going crazy. Looking like a Cardi concert.
I was looking for the top 75 clip. I just saw that clip. Nah, y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin' crazy.
So apparently these guys are, I guess nobody's claiming that they're anti, you know what I'm saying, that they're anti anymore, but I'm going to go ahead and call these people anti-V. I don't know if you can say the full thing on
You can say
YouTube. I don't know.
You can say.
Oh, yeah. These guys are anti-vaxxers, and they're coming there to support Kyrie, saying let him play, let him play. Brought up earlier on Spaces, I don't understand why they are not at like a state building or whatever, because it's not the NBA that's stopping Kyrie from playing. It's legitimately like New York.
State, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand why they're doing this there, but apparently they're getting so rowdy. They're breaking down barricades and busting through things. We don't have to stay on this too long.
I mean, you know why, bro? They're already misinformed for the basis of
Yep, but one hitter quitter TKO on the subject. Kyrie is more informed than them, but Kyrie isn't, the biggest source of information, and they clearly aren't informed at all. That's all I'm gonna say. It'd be even worse if it was a guy like how Wiggins was prior to his vaccination. Shout out Andrew Wiggins. I'm not trying to go on you, but essentially, if you had a guy who believed in whatever conspiracy and that was your fan base, that's just the potential impact of what you do, what you say. So as celebrities, please you can have your opinions, but please, you see what's the potential is there. The potential is there. Please. That's all I'm going to say.
Damo, I know you don't want to say nothing, but
about what, the Kyrie thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking stupid in my opinion. I mean, there's a bunch of motherfuckers going to the Barclays Center of all fucking places. Like the Nets are just sitting in there. This on game day?
Yeah. Was this on game day? Nash is just behind us today.
That was today. Was that like before the game though? Like what I'm asking is, did they do this while the players are like they know like the stadium's filling up and like that, or was it earlier as fuck and they're just pulling up in the fucking AM to scream, let Kyrie play? Like them niggas are sitting behind the door watching. Like, nigga, I've been in the Barclays. Let me tell you, that bitch is so fucking huge. The door they was going into, nigga, you would have went in there and got lost. Like y'all wasn't gonna do shit. Them niggas aren't in there. What was the purpose? Y'all niggas was gonna vandalize the court so Kyrie could play like that? Like Kyrie is going to respond to, hey man, the people out here burning bridges for me, bro. I got to play. That nigga don't care about y'all.
It's like I'm paint a picture of it, especially if what was you going to do if you found these motherfuckers? I know they're older, but they were NBA players. So it'd be like if and I'm going to make an anime reference because fuck it, we got to move on anyway. Let's say the fourth great ninja war was in like a big ass dome and you had to split up and find Madara and then run the ones with that nigga. Yeah, okay, bro. Like, what are you wasting your time for, bro? Niggas gonna get chopped off in different rooms and not even know what happened. And then Madara's gonna leave and you're gonna be in there fighting each other. Fuck that shit.
Niggas that thought they was about to go in there, run up on Steve and be like, hey nigga, let him play.
Hey, let him play. Hey, let him play, man.
That's that whole theory behind like, when a dog chases a car. Like if the dog ever caught up to the car, it'd be like stuck like fuck, like, oh shit, I don't
shit. Off that bitch. The dog got me.
They would have picked Kyrie up or something like that. They would have just mobbed Kyrie, picked him up, and then put him on the court. No ball, nobody in the stands, and been like, yeah.
Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew.
Do a crossover. Wait, what the
No ball. No ball.
Jelly.
No ball. Kyrie got jeans on too. They're talking about, do some tricks, bro. And it's like, come on.
Yeah.
That nigga's out there in dress shoes. They're like, yeah, man, ball up. Like,
Freedom. Yeah. Choice.
Freedom.
Choice.
ball from deep.
You can go left or right. It's up to you. It's up to you. Fuck.
Finish in the game, man.
Top 75.
Crazy. Listen, but I think we can all just say that's dumb. Where do
Dumbest
claims
in the
that
world.
claims that this is his fact of the day? Where do we see this on the timeline? I'm giving this credit to who? This is the league average free throw attempts per game is currently at 19.7, the lowest mark in NBA history. I will personally say, well, let me say the James Harden fact too. James Harden has only attempted 3 free throws in the last 3 games due to the rule change. That's what Wordu said. That's exactly how he phrased it.
Hey,
I will say,
apparently James Harden is the most skilled player of all time.
yeah.
Hey,
Crazy, right?
Hey.
Crazy, right? Wow.
most skilled scorer of all time.
First
Go ahead.
and foremost, I still feel like James is still trying to figure out what he can and can't get away. He's not. He understands. I don't think he understands, but he's just still learning. It's a new thing. Second of all, hopefully he doesn't get too much hate, bro. It was a rule. He was exploiting it just like Steve Nash and them did. I mean, a bunch of players exploit rules. And 3, I feel like they're not calling nothing. I done seen some very chippy games so far this season.
Chippy chips.
But that's what we want. That's what the fans have been wanting. I'm not gonna say we, but that's what a lot of fans have been saying. Everyone's been bitching and complaining about, oh, it's such a soft game and they're ticky-tack fouls. All right, bet. So we ain't gonna call a motherfucking thing. Unless you clothesline this nigga like we back in 82, we're not gonna call it. And it's funny the mixed reactions you get. You getting a bunch of people saying the refs aren't calling the game fair. That's not true. They're not calling shit. They're not calling shit both ways. Like you said, the league average is 19. Like nobody's getting these shits. James Harden and Omar, that nigga's a grown ass man. You had all preseason, just like every other star we've seen, to test out what you can and can't do. There's no excuse. Stephen Curry tried in the preseason. He's seen what he couldn't get away with. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna just ball out because I can actually score the ball. All these other guys are just all these other elite guys, they've seen what they can get away with in the preseason. They were like, all right, that's where the line is. Bet. Fuck it, I'm gonna ball out. James Harden is a habitual line stepper. That nigga dead ass will be like, where the line at, man? Fuck that line, nigga. I'm gonna keep putting my toe across that bitch, and it ain't working, nigga. Your ass getting sent right back across that damn line. There's no more habitual line stepping no more. You gotta ball up. Real ball up, not no fucking grab your arm. Oh, ref. None of that bullshit no more, nigga. We're trying to play basketball. It's time to hoop, chickums. Get
Alex English
Shit.
ball, nigga. Alex
Shit.
English ball, nigga. Just north and south, none of that other stuff. But I think about Harden because even with the step backs and the travel stuff, he's been like yo, bro, I'm about to put you as a ref in between a rock and a hard place. Let's see if you blow this whistle. What I'm about to do is dead ass a travel. Let me see if you blow this whistle. So I feel like he's probably going to test all the refs. Like, I don't expect this to be the last time. I expect him to go around the league testing every single ref. Because what's going to happen is come, I don't know, June or whatever, come playoff time or whatever, he going to test out, and he going to look at this one ref and be like, yo, bro, you called that back in October. You called that back in November. What's up now? Why you not calling it no more? What's going on?
I mean, that happens every single year. Like,
yeah.
even before this, there are certain calls that they make in the regular season that they don't make in the playoffs.
I mean, but again, apparently some of these calls are based off of like the past predicts the future or whatever. Like it sets the tone for how it goes. So right, they do adjust some for playoffs, but apparently like, yo, we know that James is a traveler, so really, really like close. We won't necessarily call it if it's a travel. They do stuff like that. Apparently they base their judgment based off the past or whatever, or based off the player. So he gonna try to see what he can get away with. Like, yo, bro, you didn't call it back then. And we talked about it. Now you said you was gonna call it. What's up? Or you been calling it. Why you ain't calling it between a rock and a hard place?
I agree with Dom 100%. I'm not slandering Harden when I say this. It's been the reality of the situation. A lot of people go for the foul bait, the kicking thing. I knew Harden was out of pocket when, bro, you literally drove to the basket and hooked people's arms. And that was a thing. And I'm surprised that's not talked about enough. It's not then. He's a manipulator to the refs. And there's hella players that do it. But he clearly is like, that's his game. just James Harden gets his shot hot from it. I don't think it's been said from him himself. Someone close to him said it, that he said this. He gets hot shooting his free throws. Once he gets his free throws gone, that helps with his jump shot. So he literally elevates his game. So he's gonna do exactly what Omar's saying. There's gonna be, oh yeah, James, you're the poster boy. You can't do this anymore. Can't do that anymore. Whatever. And I say around January, he's gonna start hooping. Because James Harden's still a great player. He's going to start hooping, and everybody's going to calm it down a bit. Like, people are like, yeah, man, look at Curry. Like Curry's hooping regardless, because Curry's fucking Curry. He didn't even shoot that many free throws.
Curry's crazy, bro. Curry's crazy.
It was a stupid take to begin with for Curry, but yeah, Curry's fucking Curry. But like James Harden, he'll get used to it. He'll find new lines like he could step over, or he's going to stop trying. We'll see in January.
I think he'll adjust, but I'm still very interested to see to what degree the new rules do affect his stats, because it'll affect it. I think we've gotten to the point where it's going to affect it, but to see how much is going to be very interesting, because I think James Harden, out of anyone, abused these former rules the most. So
100%. People that said Trae Young, look, like, it was pretty fucking stupid. Curry, Trae Young, all those guys, not even near James Harden's level.
Yeah. Real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just about to read some super chats. Cruz says, "Ain't no way I'm seeing 400 plus in here." You are, man. No features. No features. Hey, let me get the. Turn me up, Cruz.
Oh, brother, not
turn me up, Cruz.
Hey, 400 in the building, man. 400 in the building. But I don't see
400 and Weeda features.
I'm saying, but I don't see 400 likes though. So let's try to get that up. Aiden with another super chat. Yes, sir. Time to get toxic. I don't know what that means. This dude Aiden is a menace.
Yeah.
Get that nigga in the Twitter group.
Hey, the Lakers made a comeback with this nasty ass lineup feature.
Become a member. We still need 3 more members to reach the sub goal. You might already be a member. Oh, he already is. But join these Twitter spaces and these group chats, bro. All right, go ahead.
Listen. I was gonna say that I feel like even on both sides are being very, very extreme. Because the refs aren't 19.7 isn't just the foul baiting calls. Like, that's like them just not trying to call a bunch of stuff. So I feel like both of them are like, yo, we need to see. I think at like the All-Star break or whatever, there's some period of time where like they review, like the NBA as a whole just review a bunch of like that, and kind of gives their referees an assessment like, hey, we could be better here, or we could change here. So I feel like that's what this is, because like I said, I've been watching some of it and I feel like, damn, bro, they just letting these niggas hoop, ain't it? And it's cool. Hey, no, listen, all the bitching is not gone, but all the bitching is gone, bro. Them days of like looking at the ref and snarling at him and them calling a foul, bro.
What's gone? You watch the Lakers play?
I don't be seeing that.
Watch the Lakers game.
Listen, and that's the game that I saw. I saw LeBron cry a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear a lot of whistles. But the Suns, Chris Paul was getting a lot of whistles. I ain't gonna lie.
First of all, oh my God. Second of all, nah. Fuck LeBron James. What I was wrong. Well, first of all, by the way, Dom, I saw your tweet. I almost retweeted it. I've been right about so much shit in the first 2 games. It's not even funny. But
we've been right as a whole, bro. Ain't gonna lie. Pod has been on timing with their takes.
I've been right about so much shit. It's not even funny. Being
Miami
casual
Heat.
For a month.
Shout out to
But I'll say this about Austin Reeves is getting minutes.
I'm gonna say that's Austin Reeves
getting minutes. What the fuck? Let's go, because he has to play him. Let's go. I'm sorry. He has to play. Let's fucking go. He needed to play.
Russo.
Let's fucking go.
At least it's more minutes than Avery Bradley's fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Austin Reeves literally needs to play. Play Austin Reeves.
Wait. I'm just mad. Like me and Sage in unison,
bruh. I was like, is that? I was like, what the fuck, bro? He literally needed to play, bro.
I'm looking at them check in, and I'm like, we got a white player? Wait, Austin Reeves?
Hey, needed that. My bad, chat. My bad. That's unprofessional as hell. What the fuck? Oh yeah,
professional.
Fuck LeBron. Fuck LeBron. Russell Westbrook. That's what I was wrong about. Russell Westbrook was back there. Man, crying for foul. And sometimes, yes, he was getting fucking foul. Hell, we were talking about Austin Reeves. That last foul, I know the game was over. So people would commentate the game was over. Say, no. That man got clothesline from hell. JBL was on the court when that man Austin Reeves got his first miss. I'm just like, yo, we're not calling that either. All right, bro. So we didn't get a lot of calls. I do agree the refs are just ODing right now. They're gonna soften up a bit, and that's why I said James Harden's gonna keep this shit going till like January. Gonna keep it like January.
Oh, good pass. And I thought Melo missed. I was about to start talking shit.
Bro, Melo is terrible the first game. Let me not say that. But no.
His defenses.
He was solid the second game.
All right, look,
motherfuckers dropping on Steph Curry.
It was good the second game. What do you mean you're quiet? It was good the second game.
Y'all been alluding to it, bro. Let's just go ahead and talk. Let's talk about the Lakers.
The Lakers. He good right now, and he good right now. Yeah.
Motherfuckers just wants to do a watch party. Anyways.
All right. Let's tee up.
Go ahead and tell us about the Lakers, man. Tell us about that game y'all got your ass whooped.
Man, look, first of all,
Jesus.
I hinted at, I was right about a lot of shit.
Facts.
I had a off the pod stream where I put the Suns in that tier, like outside of Lakers Nets, because I believe that was the matchup. So I literally had a finals matchup tier. I put true contenders tier. I had the Suns in that tier. Got a lot of shit for it. A ton of shit. And I'm like, they just made the finals. I understand the ifs, man's buts. They just made the finals. Their roster's really good. The only turmoil with the franchise, now is their owner, because that's new, was DeAndre Ayton's contract. Like with DeAndre, them, whatever. Team's really good. They're deep as fuck. Mikal Bridges is great. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I fuck with Bridges so tough. Jay Crowder always hits the fucking three that pisses everybody off. They're good. they're going to be really good. And then two and more importantly, the Lakers going to fuck up. Try to tell you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers right here. When I said they might be a 3 or 4, try to tell you niggas. They're going to suck for the regular season. Then they're going to be on timing around March, April. That's when we'll see a good Lakers.
Rest season going to come around.
Facts.
But bro, we're not. That's what we do. Pushing each other on the sideline 2 games in. That's Laker basketball. Russell Westbrook being the headline of the offseason and then being straight Duke is Laker basketball. LeBron James adding a whole sniper. This motherfucker shooting 50 from 3. That was 2 games, but holy fuck. And 0-2 to speak for it. We were just down bad to the fucking Grizzlies. We came back when Russell Westbrook sat his ass down. And that's not Russ slander. That's just a fact.
This plus minus about to be ass again.
We know what the media is going to do with that. So all I can say is the people telling me to relax and the people telling me that I was wrong. How about both of you come together and shut the fuck up?
Oh, man.
Because dead ass, all of you motherfuckers don't make no damn sense. I told you, and I'm not going to relax because it's annoying to watch. It's annoying to watch, but I expected it. I'm not saying we're not going to win this. We're fodder. We're going to go to the draft. But how about both of you stupid pieces of shit come together and shut the fuck up? Floor is yours. Go crazy.
I do want to say, a lot of people have been bringing up that Russell Westbrook meme of like, yo, just chill out. He's going to be fine. He's going to turn up in the season, man. This is what Russell Westbrook does. I don't know why that's your argument, because literally in that same meme, at the end of it, he becomes ass.
Oh,
like, I don't know why that's your argument. Okay, well, let's run the course. At the end of it, he's going to be ass. So, yeah, he's going to have a fire February to April. But I don't care. Like, all the conversations I've had with Russ have always been when it pertains to winning it all, winning that championship, because that's what the expectations are for this team. And what I've seen so far, and it's not much, but it's a lot. At the same time, a lot of footage to go after. This Russ fit is sus.
I think like you said, Bezos, like, this is feeling real 2018 Cavs. There might be a blow up midseason. I just think the problem is, like, they don't have a lot of assets. They have one big asset. They really should have just rolled the dice back. I'm not gonna lie, they should have rolled the dice back with the same team. And healthy LeBron, healthy AD, bring Rondo's black ass back. Like, I feel like that would have been better, right?
I think they overcomplicated it. Yeah, they overcomplicated
it. Low key. KISS. We got healthy LeBron James, healthy Anthony Davis. We probably would have beat the Suns. Most likely would have beat the Suns. Would have beat the Suns last year. I should just roll the dice back.
I don't think the problem is we should have rolled the dice back, and I'm gonna let Dom speak. But I think the issue is we put our eggs in the wrong basket, or we put our eggs in a basket that's gonna take time and trust in him to change. Because what Russ fans hate to hear, but you're gonna hear it, motherfucker. You join along and shut the fuck up as well. Is you have a player who people are scared to touch the fucking ball. So when it's like that, it's literally in his mental. The same way we talk about Simmons shooting, it's him realizing what he need to do for our team. Because if I played with the Lakers in 2K today, I say that to say when I'm just controlling what the nigga does. Oh, we're amazing. we can have some lineups. We can put 80 at the 5, get the spacing that everybody can run. It's great. But Russ is a human being. Russ is gonna Russ, and it's you don't like that, especially with a guy who's like the polar opposite of him in terms of mentality with LeBron. Same exact skill set too. So it's even a crazier 1-to-1 where LeBron is the most calculated motherfucker in the NBA, and then Russ is just a loose cannon. But go ahead, Dom. I'm already rapping.
Nah, I mean, y'all saying the right shit. I mean, y'all know me. I don't like Russ. I don't like Melo. So I feel like them niggas are losers and they stink up the team. Yeah, I never liked Melo. But I don't like Russ no more. But I mean, I'm willing to wait it out. I know we're gonna make the playoffs. So my whole thing is just get to the playoffs and see what happens. Just stay healthy. That's all I'm worried about. Our health. If we're healthy in the playoffs, it's just about, do I think how good do I think LeBron and AD are versus how fucking bad do I think Russ is? And I honestly believe, I don't. Russ is so bad, I think he brings LeBron and AD down. I was gonna lie to myself. I can't even lie to myself. I can't do that to y'all, chat. I really can't. That nigga just sucks.
But you know what's crazy? And I'm not just trying to get you to say something nice about Carmelo, but
Omar's grubbing.
Right.
That motherfucker's been down there for like 3 minutes straight. And Loki looks us, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, if you watch, listen. If you watch the peer-to-peer podcast, that's gonna make a lot of sense. I just got a call asking how big my penis was. It's gonna make sense when you watch the peer-to-peer podcast. A crossover. It's a crossover episode. You see what I'm saying? Crossover episode.
Oh my god.
Hey man, let me just I just want to say real quick. This is totally random. This is about the spaces earlier. I was out here really talking shit about Davion Mitchell, and I just turned this game on.
Oh man,
yeah, 17 at the half.
Oh man, Davion.
I wasn't. Man, let me say,
is he a guard? He's a guard, right?
Yeah, he is. He's a guard.
My God.
I wasn't talking shit about Davion Mitchell. Let me correct that. Oh, good pass, Reeves. Yep, that's that shit I like. That's that shit I like. Yes, that's that shit I like. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all want to do a watch party so bad.
It's crazy.
But no.
That's crazy.
I was talking about Davion Mitchell like, nigga, I don't care. I'm not going to tune in. I might have a reason to watch the Queens play, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look. I dissed the motherfucker in the stream in the sense of, bro, they don't have a chance to make the playoffs. And someone was like, all right, but Mitchell's nice. I said, man, okay. And I was like, I'm a rookie, but I am a rookie casual, so I actually have the right to say fuck that. But nah, ain't he fucking play great defense on D-Mitch and Curry at the same time span? Then he coming out here dropping 17. I ain't gonna lie, the boy looking nice. The problem is though, Kings fans, now you got 3.
Trade De'Aaron.
Now, yeah. Somebody gotta go. Wait, who you say, De'Aaron?
What little head? What happened?
Trade
De'Aaron. If you have 3 good guards, what do you do? And
I think right now, first, it's probably
somebody
who can shoot.
De'Aaron gotta go.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You assess trade value.
I'm about to say, you know what's crazy? As toxic as they're sounding, it actually has validity to it. And I know y'all not gonna hear me co-sign it because that's gonna make y'all mad. But De'Aaron would have the most trade value. You would get the most for him. You'd be able to shape your team better with him, and you're still gonna suck. So you're gonna pick high and get another piece. De'Aaron would be pretty high on that.
And LaMelo's better. Trey De'Aaron.
Facts. LaMelo
Okay,
is there.
see,
But
okay,
you
see,
dead ass.
see,
You
now-
dead ass
now
would be
we're
able
on
to.
the same.
What? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
wrong?
Better.
No,
He is
I'm not
better.
saying that. No, whether it's right or wrong, fine. I literally said by this season, I'm gonna think LaMelo's better. But why? Why?
I don't know why you gotta wait.
Better playmaker.
It's been apparent. It's been apparent.
I said by the time LaMelo Ball starts playing basketball this season, I'm saying like off-season training and shit. By the end of that, he'll clearly be better.
Bro, he was better in Australia.
Hey.
Listen, also shout out to Zaire Wade. Zaire Wade did get drafted in this G League draft.
Hey.
All that hoopla and hootenanny about D Wade and the
Y'all probably made him get drafted.
My TikTok going crazy about that too.
Y'all probably literally were the reason he got drafted. Y'all was on his dick, and now he probably got picked because of that. Good shit. Good shit.
Shout out to Twin and him. With that being said, as well, we have to shout out the Timberwolves as well. I like the smaller teams. The smaller teams are getting some Ant-Man.
I love Anthony Edwards. I've said I ain't gonna lie. This is about to be the Luka and Ant podcast because it's the same way y'all be talking about Luka. I fucking love Anthony Edwards so much.
I drafted Anthony Edwards in our draft, and niggas gave me shit. Except Sage.
Hey man, on top of that, all I'm gonna say is, chat, if you know, you know. The one thing that I've come to realize in sports, fuck basketball, we don't have a shit talking, ignorant, just holy hell, he's annoying nigga in sports. Like, don't want to be friends with every fucking body. Just wants to ball, win, and hurt everybody's feelings. We don't got that. The closest thing we got is Lamar Jackson fucking up Brady in the Super Bowl, maybe. And I'm a Steelers fan, so I ain't gonna want to see that happen. Ant is the closest thing I have to that, and I'm about to stand. Jalen Ramsey's a good pick. Whoever said Jalen Ramsey, y'all know where that come from. Ant is.
This
Yes.
nigga Anthony Edwards went on one of the top Madden players stream, played him, and told that nigga, you thought I was pick number one because I was just the best at basketball? No, I win. He said, I'm the number one pick for a reason. I win at everything. That moment I knew.
Yes.
The nigga is the truth.
Yes.
I fuck with Anthony Edwards. I fuck with that nigga. That nigga is what a lot of teams... niggas need an Anthony Edwards, bro.
I love him.
Niggas need an Anthony Edwards. Niggas need the Anthony Edwards mindset. Niggas need the Anthony Edwards body. Niggas need the Anthony Edwards work, bro. Did Curry dunk? Oh no, you laid it up. But Anthony Edwards is fucking. I love the nigga. The T-Wolves was definitely a under like one of those dark horse teams I had. That we said that right. Like if they stay healthy, they can actually make noise. But it's about their health. They have like a bunch of young, like actual young pieces. Good pass. Hillbilly Kobe. Let's go.
Hey, is he the next Caruso?
Oh boy, yes.
Yeah, he is. Yes. He really is. You see how many things are acting right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah.
Russ got 8 of them things. Hey.
Assist?
Yes.
You thought you were talking about turnovers, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Last thing I want to shout out before we do that Q&A. Actually, we can go ahead and drop that Q&A link.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Discord link, guys. If you want to do the Q&A, go ahead, join up.
Discord link.
Also, shout out to Aiden with another super chat. With them deep ass pockets, man.
Talking about while we're pulling up Q&A anyway, might as well have a watch party, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But throws a fucking beam to Austin Reeves one play, and then the next play, what are you doing, man?
Bro, like my butthole is clenched tight.
Couldn't even read his super chat. Anyways, fuck.
What was the super chat?
Russell Westbrook low-key becoming KD's best teammate, helping him win rings.
Facts.
All right, there's a link, y'all. Go ahead, join up.
Kobe.
People up.
Let me say this. Let me say this too while we wait. WNBA finals rating. Shout out to WNBA.
Yes.
A lot of commentary behind it. Average viewership 548,000 viewers tuned in over the 4 games. Audience up 23% over last season, and League achieves most views postseason since 2014. A couple more things to add. 2021 WNBA finals most views 2017. Most view postseason since 2014. The whole postseason as a whole. And game 3 is the most viewed non-title game since like 2014. WNBA is on the rise. Anybody else that thinks so or thinks otherwise is a clown. I wouldn't even kill me.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw someone at the library wearing the orange WNBA hoodies. They look clean, bro. I might cop one. I ain't gonna lie. They look clean.
Who said cream soles for real?
Do you guys remember when people were saying Monk couldn't fucking shoot? And then all I'm gonna say is with the WNBA, they get this thing, and it's unfortunate. They have this thing where people are like made out to showcase how nobody watches them. Like I'm pretty sure all y'all seen the TikTok where the parade, and I'm just like,
y'all look corny.
There's gotta be somewhat clout. Like there's gotta be somewhat clout. Like having clout for not having clout has to by virtue be clout, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't know. But it's nice to see them on the rise. All troll aside.
Niggas hate women, Sage.
It's not even niggas hate women. I feel like at this point now, like obviously any nigga that knows basketball and has common knowledge, they know the women player can hoop. Like majority of them can hoop just as good as a lot of men players. Like we know that they are highly skilled. These motherfuckers can hoop. I think the whole problem with like motherfuckers watching the WNBA in the past is because I'm the type of person to where if you sit in my face and bitch and complain about, oh my God, this, that, and like the shit they were complaining about and the kind of like shit they wanted people to do about it just didn't make sense, and I didn't want to support it. But once it kind of narrowed down to just, you know what, we're just going to hoop. Let's just hoop. Yes, I heard a couple WNBA players like, man, fuck all the bullshit. Let's just hoop. And I'm like, thank you. Just do that. Just play basketball, play your sport, play the game you love to fucking play. Everything is going to sort itself out. But if you're sitting around here complaining about, oh my God, Solomon Hill makes more than our whole league. Nigga, we do not care. Like that's going to make me not want to turn the game on because it's too political. Stop the politics. Let's play fucking ball. Like I was going to say something.
How about that last part though? The NBA is political as hell.
The NBA is political as hell, but let's think about
Kyrie
it.
got his fans outside the stadium right now as we speak, going crazy.
And we called them all stupid. We just sat there and shamed all of them.
That don't make you cut it off though. That don't make you cut the NBA.
I'll say this in response to that. There is a level of self-awareness that was triggering about the WNBA back then. And we can all act like we don't agree, but we all somewhat agree. The WNBA there was a point in time where the WNBA acted as it was literally on par with the NBA in terms of content, entertainment. And it just wasn't. It quite literally is not. And hell, sometimes it's as simple as NBA is in the name. Adding a W in front of it's going to get it compared to the NBA. So when you're acting as if you're on that same level, when people are already have college, the NBA itself, high school basketball, college, other shit, and then now they have your product as well. And then you're acting like you are on the same par as the NBA, that will have people like Dom and like many of us at the time, if we're really not about to lie about it, annoyed at like, all right, bro. All right, look. J.R. Smith's gonna dub your shit. Like you want me to say it nicely or like disrespectfully? Like J.R. Smith would be your GOAT. So like stop.
Thank you.
So it's nice that that's dialed back a bit. However, I'm not gonna necessarily say be like silence that shit. But it's nice that shit is like they're just actually starting to, ball up and try to build their brand rather than try to mirror the NBA. Because that's where I think they were going wrong.
But I do think you need to silence that shit. Like they need to cut that shit out. Sitting there being Brittany Griner, sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, I'll take DeMarcus Cousins one-on-one easy." Like, stop. That's fucking stupid. Like DeMarcus Cousins right now is probably at home and he'll give you buckets. Like Boogie is. Oh,
I heard LeBron is down, but yeah, okay. Our Q&A guest has been sitting here for a minute now.
Chronic.
What up, bro? What's good?
He listening in.
Yo, what's happening? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, excellent. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm a big fan of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Omizi, the sexy one, Benjamin, Ladonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of all of y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, real quick. Who do y'all remember back in like 2008, 2009 when the Bulls went on that playoff run? They took the Celtics to 7 games with like a rookie D Rose and a rookie Joakim Noah. Ben Gordon was hitting all them shots and shit.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all think any of these teams that have like a lot of have like a young core. Let's say, I'll even say the Bulls. At first, I was gonna say the Pistons, but since Cade hasn't really been playing, I don't know. Do y'all think maybe like the Bulls, Pistons, who else is young? The Rockets, I don't know. Do y'all think one of those teams could do what that 08-09 Bulls team did and like take one of these top contenders like the Nets, Bucks, or Sixers or something like that, taking a 7 or even beat them in the series?
I think if the Bulls are hitting in all cylinders by the end of the season and they overachieve everyone's expectations, I mean, they have the firepower to go crazy.
Are they young? Are the Bulls young?
Yeah. Relatively, yeah.
Relatively speaking,
a lot of their stars are pretty young.
I would say their more impactful players are young. They do have age as you go down, but even guys like Patrick Williams, who aren't talked about enough, they're pretty young in my impression.
Yeah,
I mean, one of their top guys they have in their core is what? DeMar DeRozan. How old is he? He probably just turned 30, if anything. Just turned 30, near 30, right after 30. So I mean, if that's one of the older guys that's getting a lot of tick on the team, yeah, you're a relatively young team. Like Lonzo Ball just got his rookie. He just got his extension. You got Patrick Williams, who was just drafted 2 years ago. This is second year, right? Second or third year. One of that. You got Patrick Williams. You got Zach LaVine, who's still he was drafted 2015. You're a graduate. Yeah, he was drafted 2015. He's like what, 26? He's probably just hitting.
I think he's 14. He was drafted 14. He was in the same draft as Wiggins. So.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Bulls 100% would be in the conversation. I'd literally quite literally just went to both teams and sorted by age. The 08 had some bum nigga that was 38, but then their highest age was 32 down. The Bulls literally have the same thing. DeMar's their oldest player, Vooch is their second oldest player, and then majority of the team is under 27. If that doesn't qualify for a young team in your question, I don't know what does. And I think they would by far be the best young team, essentially, unless you wanted to argue Golden State, because technically they have a bunch of young guys and it's just Curry plus Curry, Clay, Draymond. But I think that's not what you meant.
Yeah,
so I'd probably go Chicago.
Only reason why I was saying that is because I looked at both of them. I do agree. We can call them young. That Bulls team from 08, like literally.
Like 22. It was young.
Yeah,
it was
20,
young.
25 and younger. Like 25 was old. Key.
Cutting out.
25 was an old nigga on that team. 25 was old.
Yeah, 25 was the best. That's a bad.
Yeah. The only thing I can say is, of course, Atlanta. But some of them niggas, you know what I mean? Atlanta, I don't know if you want to consider Atlanta. I don't think Cleveland's doing anything. And then Chicago.
Indiana, technically?
Minnesota?
But I don't think Indiana has that high of a ceiling. So
I don't see Minnesota as a culture ain't going nowhere. I don't believe in it.
I'm not gonna say that.
And could change that culture. No.
Yes, Anthony Edwards' attitude can change that culture. I'm not gonna lie to you. And from what I've seen, the attitude Anthony Edwards has is pretty infectious. Especially when you don't got a Wiggins on the team. So if D'Lo actually buys in, if Cap buys into the attitude that Ant has, that culture can get changed.
I agree.
Okay, if that's the case, what seed you giving them? You getting them playing, or you giving them like
the
Timberwolves?
Highest is like 7.
The highest 7.
The answer is no team at peak.
Maybe 6.
Second round. Yeah, like the answer is
Hawks.
I thought we were talking about the Timberwolves.
No. Sage said the Bulls. Sage said the Bulls.
Yeah, because he was asking like how far teams could go. Like I said, the Wolves might make it, the Hawks might make it, the Bulls 100% will. The Hawks probably make it. Let me not lowball.
Sage's been a casual.
All right, man. Chronic.
How is that casual? For
Midterm casual, nigga.
How far do you think the Hawks are going?
All right, we're gonna get more people in here. Appreciate the questions. We got a lot of motherfuckers in there, man. Let's try to speed up the answers a little bit. Try to get as much people.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Nah, we went on that WNBA segment for a bit.
Yo, this nigga Russ is trash, bro.
All right, Cal, not nice.
Russ. He's gonna do something great. He's gonna do something terrible. He's gonna
Cal, what's up with you, my boy? What's the question? Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, it's not even more segment up on the door. It's hella impression.
I don't know what he just said.
I'm about to take slow mo to the rim, bro. I'm Russell Westbrook. Like
he didn't know he didn't know if he wanted to go with his left or right.
All right, go ahead, Cal.
So this is like my biggest question. Kind of in like recent years, it's been like really weird watching like the Western Conference. Do y'all think they'll ever get respect for younger teams that's really up and coming, or do you think it will just always be just the bigger names having that respect always? Because people keep talking about the Lakers. I'm just like, yo, I don't know. I'm looking at the Jazz still and the Nuggets. I'm kind of like, these are pretty good teams, but they kind of don't get the same respect just because their names don't hold like that.
Hey,
so
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where you get that from. A lot of people have respect for the young teams. I thought that was the thing. Like the Suns are relatively young. If you just get past Chris Paul, the Nuggets are literally, everybody talks about that big three getting healthy. The Celtics, the Celtics,
the West, nigga, the West, nigga.
The Tatum Brown tandem.
The West, nigga.
Omar's on your ass.
Oh, the West.
Omar's on your ass.
Now, midterm, nigga.
Omar's really tired of being called a casual, and he's
He's so fast.
He's
so tired of me. Say G is so tired of me.
Hey, Bezos, remember how the draft was when you was like, oh, that's Omar's doing that right now. You know, he's tired of getting called a casual, so he wants to.
He's projecting. Crazy.
I get it. Hey, Omar, if I was you, I'd do it too. So I understand.
Go ahead, finish your thought, bro.
I understand.
Talk about the Pistons. Like
clearly didn't hear him say West, but
Hey, get Alvini out of here. No, let me start.
Alvini, oh my god.
But nah, dead ass. Nah, I don't know where you get that from. I hear all the time about the young gun finally getting their opportunity. That's like even casuals do that. I don't know where you heard that from. I'm sorry you're hearing that right now. The Lakers are only on talk of the town because they're the Lakers. Outside of that.
Word.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'll say if anything, Nuggets is oh my god, Russ hit a 3. I've seen it all. I'm sorry. But the Nuggets is definitely one of the better young teams in the West that people always talk about. If Utah didn't have Baguette Biyombo in the paint stinking it up, I think people would really respect them more. But I feel like they get their respect in the regular season. It's just the same shit. Like, bro, I'm not worried about the regular season because they're a good regular season team. What about the playoffs? True. That's the thing with the Utah Jazz. That's why it's probably like that hesitation there. It's like, bro, I've seen them be the number 1 seed. I've seen them be a great team in the regular season. And then this nigga Baguette Biyombo lets Terrence, and I'm joking, it's not Terrence Mann, but niggas abuse Baguette Biyombo in the playoffs. The Suns, I would say, is a young team. I think the Timberwolves is creeping to be probably the next young team to probably start trying to contend if they make some moves, if they show like they're worth something. I feel like they could be the next one. So it's a couple teams in the West that are still like young and can play.
Yeah.
And quick add on. People are talking about the Kings today. Nobody says anything about the Clippers. The Clippers are an older team. Paul George is still a top 15, 20-ish player that people aren't talking about potentially making the playoffs, despite the fact that they probably will, even though I'm low on them, but most people have them high. So that goes to show you that, people are definitely interested in the younger teams, in my opinion.
All right, man. Appreciate the question. Gonna get more people up here. All right.
Let's have a black coach. What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Who the Grizzlies coach? Is it like
speed round? All right, Skinny Bob, real quick. Dang. Tough. Let's try it again. Real quick, super chat. Aiden, how do you get into Q&A? Go join the Discord. I'm pretty sure Cardiac put the link in the chat. Spencer Sachs super chatted. Omar's a massive casual.
Hey,
for $5.
Like the draft. Thank you for not falling for the trap.
Did Aiden
even not falling for the trap.
It don't matter. Skinny Bob, what's your question?
My question is, how are y'all doing? That's the first one.
Good.
Cool.
I'm doing good. I seen Russ hit a 3.
Okay. Westbrook is hooping right now, like a little bit. And as Lakers fans, because I'm a Westbrook hater. I hate that nigga. But by the end of the season, how much blame do you think he's going to have for y'all losing? Or how much blame do you think he's going to have of like when y'all win? Like how much like support he's going to have? Like, I guess.
Let's just give percentages to keep it fast. Trying to do a speed round, but
Seesaw effect. They're gonna. I mean, obviously, Bron's gonna get his flowers, but it's literally gonna be like, oh yeah, Russ fans are Russ fans. They're gonna be on timing, and if they lose, people hate Russ. They're gonna be on timing. Simple.
I'm gonna be a part of that bandwagon.
If we lose, it's Russ's fault. If we win, it's LeBron and AD's fault. So,
he's gonna get 0 love. I'm fine with that.
He won't be on this team. He won't be on this team after the trade deadline.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna have that talk next pod because you're really big on that.
Anyway.
Hey,
shot.
It's a true possibility.
You kick me.
Appreciate you, Skinny Bob.
We'll see you on Spaces, man.
Appreciate y'all, bro. See you.
Was he the one that said he hates Kai's face?
Yep.
He just hates his face. I was like, Jesus, you're a kid.
That nigga won't be on.
Will Throbbins.
Big Throbby.
Big Throbby in the building. Yo, turn on the cam, bro. Turn on the cam.
I can't, bro. I'm playing Madden right now.
What does that mean?
So like, I'm on my phone and shit. Look dumb. Yup.
All right, what's up, Will? What's the question?
See?
With this next team without Kyrie, how far y'all think they gonna go?
Same distance they would with.
Second round exit.
Like, nah.
Second round.
The East is getting tougher. I ain't gonna lie. Second round.
Cool 6-7 with Milwaukee still, my opinion.
I ain't gonna lie. If Kyrie doesn't come back, the Heat could beat them in 6.
The Heat?
Yes.
The Heatles.
I'm high on them, bro. Tyler Hero averaging 30 and 10.
If Kevin Durant loses to the Heat, we're having talks about him not being top 2. Jesus.
We already are.
I know we already are, but no, like he's typically in a lot of people's 1. We're if he loses to Jimmy Butler and Bam, get that nigga the fuck up on out of here, though.
If Jimmy Butler packs up Kevin Durant and also out,
that's what I'm saying.
The series,
if Tyler Hero snarls at Kevin Durant one time,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like y'all get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, nah, dog, nah. I get they play defense. Hey, if they put Omar, like, yeah, dog, nah. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no way. There's literally no way. Someone in chat said, what if Harden sells? Dog, if Kevin Durant and James Harden lose to Jimmy Butler and Bam, I know they have a good chance of guarding him. I don't give a fuck. Hell no, bro. Hell no.
All right.
Omar, why you so close, my nigga?
Thirdly,
why your lip shaking? You look like nervous, Hero.
All right, let's get 2 more people up in here.
That's how nasty that is.
No cap.
JB Toxic. What up?
What's going on?
It is a question. I was like, Omar, what happened to connected dots? We not doing that no more?
Give him 2 words.
Not connected, man.
I do. I got 2 words: pills and calculator.
Pills and calculator.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Pills. Only way to ingest a pill is if you swallow it, right? Swallow it. So you put it in your mouth, it travels down your, it goes through the process. See, the process is a series of steps to get you from point A to point B. That's how the way that a process works. Damn, I already forgot the second word. But you know what else is a process? Mathematics. 2 + 2 = 4. But how did you get there? You put your 1 finger, 2 fingers up, another 2 fingers up, you put them together.
Talking to the mic.
What do you need to do math? You need a calculator.
That was the worst.
Yeah, that was a word one.
You literally solved the
You're cutting out too, bro.
so
It's crazy.
I dead forgot the word midway through. I'm
about to say, yeah, you sold because you literally said 2 + 2 = 4 with your fingers up. We don't need a calculator.
We got to get Jay a fucking award or something because he's the first nigga to stump Omar on the connected.
Oh no, he didn't. Wait. No, he didn't stump me. The dots got connected.
You forgot the word. You forgot the word.
Doesn't mean
you didn't even
anything.
connect the dots. You said, "I just take these fingers up and put these fingers up, and I solve the problem."
You got a point.
Yeah, he literally sold.
What you do with a calculator? Oh my god!
Hey, how did you get
that was an L.
Get Jay out of here.
That nigga said you put these 2
This is
fingers
gaslighting
up.
Jay
These
now.
fingers up.
And got 4. And how did you do that?
You put it in the
calculator.
calculator. Get the fuck out of here. Bro.
That's how I be doing it. Eli, that kid.
All right.
Bye.
All right, well, that's it.
All right, Eli, that kid. Eli, that appreciate you. Who is it? Like a boss 1236.
Dang. Oh shit.
Oh, what's up?
I thought he left. What up?
The camera was coming on. I'm like,
How you doing, my boy? What's your question?
All right, so I'm 80%. The alleged menace. I'm not.
Oh, that's you. Hey.
Yeah, I'm also like a boss on Twitch. So yeah, I dropped 7 subscriptions. On the last pod y'all did on Twitch.
Appreciate it, man. For real. Appreciate the support.
No, his money back.
I spent it.
It's all good. It's all good.
I spent that motherfucker.
Like, I know I'm gonna sound wild for saying this, but like, I really do believe in D-Lo, man.
Oh,
like it's been
Is that wild?
a tough couple of years.
Yeah, what's this
That's not
D-Lo
wild.
thing?
I'm about to say, say it with your chest, man. Fuck.
No, I believe he can still be a superstar. But this man.
Okay. Well, all right.
It's just-
Whoa, slow down there. Whoa.
Hold on. What makes you so?
Whoa.
Explain it. What makes you think he can still be a superstar? Let me hear it.
I don't like. I can't put it into words. It's like.
It's the vibes, ain't it, bro? It's this, isn't it, bro?
Yo, bro, let me tell you something.
It's based in 2K.
Let me tell you something right now. First of all, a superstar is crazy. D-Lo is shooting 37% from the field right. There's
He said, "I know."
How is he a guard? How is he a guard shooting 75% from the free throw line?
Yo, it is like, I know, bro. I know the stats. It's just the vibes are different, man.
He's just boxed off.
It's the ice in the veins for me.
What do you mean? What do you mean by super?
My team's never cold.
Superstar? Like, who could he be like?
All right. Maybe I was overblowing it as a superstar. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. What the fuck?
Maybe.
On the level of who though? Like, tell me on the level of.
All right, so originally I had his ceiling at Damian Lillard, but now I have him like currently at Chris Paul with slightly better points per game.
Like current Chris Paul?
Current Chris
Okay, I'm about to say, how does your peak go from Dame to Chris Paul and get worse? What the fuck?
Even current Chris Paul's better than Dame.
You know what I'm saying? Current Chris Paul. Current Chris Paul is nasty.
Current Chris Paul's better than Dame.
Oh.
I'm on that hill. I'll die on that.
That's not what I'm thinking.
That's wild.
When did you have his season?
Aiden, you can't say that's wild, bro. You think D-Lo's going to be a superstar?
Yeah, Dame at Chris Paul level tomorrow is fucking wild.
This is my last question for you, for real. When did you decide? All right, dang, he can't be Dame.
Damn it, he won't be quite Damian Lillard.
When he was on the Warriors, and he had like it was just him on the Warriors, him and Pascal, and like he was dropping like 23 points per game. I was like, come on, I need you to drop that 25, that 26, that 27. Man was dropping a solid 23. It's like.
If he had made one more layup a night, you would have just.
He said, but man was dropping a solid 23. What
like,
the
that's
fuck?
dang.
That man said, "Yo, by himself, he can only average 23." Yeah, he's Chris Paul, but he's not Dame.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Solo Dolo, he can't give me 26. Yeah, he's Chris Paul, bro.
No, that's already wild enough. Y'all really missed it. Bro said if he was averaging 25, though, bro. Hold on.
You telling me 2 free throws separated his potential from me?
From current D-Lo or from Chris Paul to Damian Lillard, 2 more free throws. A layup would have brought him to the upper echelon.
Fuck. He can now only average 18 and 9 on really good efficiency.
Now we're looking at current Conley. Oh, shit.
I know it's unreasonable. That's why I don't bring it up like that.
Damn, appreciate you for having the balls to bring it up, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
You're not now. Like he's just not that guy. No, I can't.
After this conversation you gave up, bro, you get convinced mad easy.
No, not after this conversation. I looked at this man. All right, so I'm on IG, right, and I see
IG. I go ahead.
What's he call it? All right, I saw House of Highlights. He hit like a dagger. I'm like, oh shit, he went off. Probably dropped 40. I go to the like the box score. This nigga dropped like 12, 14 points. What's going on? He's shooting like 5 and 16. 5 and 16. Like, come on.
Ice in his veins, though.
To work with.
Listen, we gonna get you out of here.
Aiden, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do. D-Lo Dame comparison, that's the nastiest thing I've ever heard. That's nasty.
Y'all call
that's nasty, bro.
Omar. Look,
That's
I'm
nasty.
like this. Omar's been trying to call me a casual. Y'all niggas have called Omar casual. I ain't gonna lie. If we're gonna call anybody, this motherfucker right here.
What you talking about? I need the conversation defending Omar about being casual. That man not a casual.
Anytime.
Listen. I appreciate you defending me being a casual.
Casual calling you a non-casual is crazy.
Yeah, don't ever defend me again if you got takes like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, bro.
Leave me out to dry.
That man said, "Yo, I'll be out here trying to get everybody to call everybody casual. Thank you for defending me, but bro, nah, I don't need your help, bro. I don't need your support.
You know what? Yeah, I'm casual today.
Always be casual, bro. Don't fight for me.
Real quick, let me read these super chats. Let me read these super chats. Brennan Irvin super chatted. Do y'all think Grant Hill is overrated because people think he should be in the top 75 list? I mean, I think his peak is underrated, but I don't think his career.
Great peak, but there's no way he'd make it.
Yeah. And then Talogo Badger super chatted. He's secretly in love with D-Lo. That's the only reason for that take, right? You're like, hey, it's cool. It's cool.
That's crazy.
He's just not Damian Lillard that people thinking we're hating D-Lo. He's not.
Nigga, could you imagine?
Last
That's
person.
crazy. That's crazy.
Imagine valuing D-Lo as a Dame asset.
Yo, real quick, chat, get us to 300 likes, bro. We're at 293. It's 399 of you niggas in here, bro.
Tee up, chat. Tee up. All right, Key 23, last person. Last Q&A.
My nigga, because I got shit to do. Kick him.
Okay.
Kick him. I'm saying it. Kick
Is
him.
niggas touching himself?
Kick him.
Hey, look, let me say this, Sage. You haven't been on the spaces like we have. Listen, we were on a nasty side of Twitter spaces, just horrendous. I mean,
hey,
what are you talking about?
I'm shocked y'all haven't dealt with that yet.
Remember when we were on the side of Twitter that got into the argument with KD about
Oh, yeah, that was.
We came in on a conversation about, is Klay Thompson a better number one than G Miller? Yeah.
What?
With that being said, Sean, how you doing today?
I'm swell. I was listening to the conversation about being a racist if you were a billionaire, and I'm just like, what's the most racist thing you would do with that $1 billion though?
We are not obliged to answer that. No.
Listen.
Omar can answer, bro, but I'm turning my camera.
He said with the money. Yeah. I would stop being a racist. I would stop being a racist. Let the heat die down. Yeah.
So why would he keep doing it?
I told you. Listen, Robert Sarver's 59, right? So I would stop being a racist. Let my name die down just a little bit. And then Bezos came back. Then I would go and secretly like buy a team or whatever. I would just buy a team that's up on the rise. And then after 5 more years, after I've doubled my money again, I'm double the racist, nigga. I'm doubling down on the racism.
To answer your question, the most racist thing I'll probably do if I got the $1 billion is I would start gentrifying neighborhoods, all predominantly black neighborhoods. Gentrifying,
you know what?
Kicking everybody out and literally making them white only homes. Every single one.
Yeah,
that's what I'll
do.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a sick guy. You're a sick guy.
Damo, you answer the question.
I'm up here with you, my boy. I don't know.
He said, what's the most racist thing you do with your $1 billion? I'm gentrifying every black neighborhood and turning it into all white neighborhood, bro. That's literally whites only.
Sean, I'll probably end up gaslighting people with the money. Like, so as soon as I get it, I'd probably donate some dollars to the NAACP. And like on the sticky note that I send the money with, I'd be like, if I'm so racist, why am I donating?
Oh my God. Or
I do it to Howard or something like that. Problem. Be like, how can I be racist? Die down a little bit, buy another team, double down on the racism.
You can only do it twice though. You can only be racist with a team twice. Because at some point niggas are gonna stop selling it to you.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Let me tell you something. America is so naive and black people are so forgiving. God, he's changed his donation to the NAACP to Howard Then I'm coming back. Oh my God. I don't like 10 years later, the headline will be, we didn't think it could be more racist, but it is. That's a long headline, but that's the headline.
We didn't think he could top it, but he did. That's crazy.
More racism? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's crazy.
Racism strikes back? Yeah, what the fuck?
Diesel's trying to say that from the cover of the camera off. Cut your camera on and say it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What? I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Nigga said that he's gonna pop out and do it again and do it again and do it again with the hard R.
Hey,
there's no way. There's no way.
You can't use the hard R more than once though. You got to switch it up the next time.
Oh, I told you. You the slur of the day, bro. And listen, as soon as the interview on the second time, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, bro, I just love the game. I love the hustle, man. I'm them ball playing niggas, bro.
Wait, can I just point out something? We're talking about racism and we got an all-star member while doing it.
Ashley.
Let's talk about it.
Racism sells?
Racism sells? Racism sells?
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, Sean. I'll see you on Twitter, bro.
All right, bro.
Now.
It's gonna get real crazy on Twitter. I'm gonna let you. Hey,
Yep.
sponsors. Cut your camera on.
Sponsors. I TSO Sage have a YouTube channel.
Me as well. Me as well.
I stand for.
Listen, I'm a TikTok celebrity, bro. I'm a TikTok celebrity. They know what time it is. They know what. I was finna say the Kyrie.
Hey yo! I almost shat myself, dog. I said no, please.
I don't even know what he's about to do. I don't want to know.
Oh,
you know,
no, you
TikTok.
don't.
But listen, let me say this last thing before we get up out of here. Popovich, you look dumb still coaching, bro. Hang it up. Go coach high school. Go coach the WNBA. Do something, bro. That's just a little bit more of your time. A little bit more of a challenge. You look dumb trying to reinvent yourself, bro, because you're still trying to figure out the whole 3-point thing. Just make them niggas take.
DeJounte Murray is not it, bro.
Where did this come from? I can't remember what was talking about his spaces, bro. But I was like, yo, bro. I was like, some of these people just can't reinvent themselves. They just not to be a coach. I think he was talking about Jason Kidd, like in his terrible sets against the Hawks, having Dorian Finney-Smith post up. But nevertheless, I was like, yeah, Popovich just can't, like, he can't figure it out, bro. He just needs to stop. The crutch of Tim Duncan has been passed.
Yeah.
You fumble Kawhi. Let it go, bro. If you want to challenge, if you want to bring some more light on the game, go to the WNBA, bro.
He's trying so hard with DeJounte Murray. He's just like, bro, he's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy.
He's not a number one. Please move.
If we spend one more summer, like, I can't believe they try to convince us about Keldon Johnson looking nice at the USA camp. Stop it. Nigga, go write a book.
This man Omar said, "Yeah, before we leave, guys, let me slander Greg Popovich real quick."
I think before we leave, Dom, I think the chat has earned 4 more bars, 4 final bars.
We chat spam up the ones. I want some more bars, man.
Chat spam up ones, bro. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
Drop the bomb.
Let them know. Let them know. Let me know.
Include the pod. It's about to be 11.
These niggas want these motherfucking bars, nigga. Y'all see them ones in the chat, nigga. These niggas want the motherfucking bars, nigga.
Pump it up.
All ones.
All ones, no twos.
This motherfucker.
Big nigga wearing blue.
Oh my god.
Tight jeans, they ain't true. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck podcast. Stick together like fucking glue.
Draymond. With that being said, we will see y'all on Wednesday.
Hey, love you guys. If you know where to find us after, you know where to find us after Twitter Spaces. Love you guys for the support. Sage, say goodbye.
Peace, niggas.
Damo, say
Super hot fire out, bro. Catch y'all next pod.
Be so, say goodbye.
Peace out, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.